Yes, 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 yes. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Am I coming through? Am I coming through? Am I coming through? Am I coming
Yeah,
through?
you
Yeah,
are, you
bro.
are,
We're
you
Wait,
here.
are,
wait.
you
Break
are.
Lights
tape,
planning to
man. We're
burst.
gonna shut down your break tape, man.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
The
Let's
blasphemy,
get into
have
it,
Bro.
man. Let's get
the
into
amount
it.
of blasphemy
Let's
I've
rock,
heard.
Oh
let's
no,
rock
I
and roll,
can't,
man.
bro.
Let's rock and roll.
Do you know what it's
Let's
like?
rock and roll,
Because
man.
I've looked at Reddit, I've looked at stuff. So I am, and guys. So let me just be clear, guys. So guys, we are going to spoil the living crap out of this movie, man. So if you've not seen the Dune, don't watch it. Basically, if you've seen Dune, stay here. Or if you don't mind this being spoiled, then feel free to stay. So, but just keep in mind, we're going to spoil the heck out of this movie.
No,
so
but
you know what? I think.
we are allowed to spoil the book also, right?
Yeah, the book as
No,
well.
no, okay, no. Here's the thing. Don't. Actually, no. Don't.
Dune the first book. Dune the first book. That's it.
No. Because
the
my
first
issue
book
is that
covers it.
maybe there are people who've not read the book, because there are people who may have seen the film but not read the book. So basically, spoil everything with the film, but don't mention anything with the book, because there are people who may, I'll now go and read the book now because
No, but doesn't.
No, but
the
you
whole
have to-
point- No. The whole point is the first. The movie covers Dune. It doesn't cover Dune Messiah. Like nobody's gonna talk about Dune Messiah at all.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
Dune
don't talk about
Messiah
Dune
is,
Messiah. Don't talk about
Okay.
okay, but you know, okay, fine. You can talk about the book. So I think the first thing that we should do is just give our overall thoughts. Just go around the room, give our overall thoughts, that we can get into specifics. So let me just
man. Let's go, man.
so let me just title this. So overall thoughts. So overall thoughts, man. So guys, shout out to subscribe, guys. Remember, feel free to add a comment, send a dub, any super chats for supporting this other channel. Remember, this is the other channel where we just talk about any stuff, man. So let me give my thoughts first, man. So visually amazing, stunning, incredible. Like set design, music, cinematography, everything. Just the look, the sceneries, shot composition, the use of location, production design. Quality. The acting, quality. We'll get into because this is probably when we get into the book. After thinking about it, this should have been in 3 parts. Because by the time I got to the end of this film, I was like, what I'm supposed to feel, I don't feel. Now, keep in mind, guys, I have read the book. Now, not Dune myself, but I've read the book Dune. How I felt after I read that book, I didn't feel this way, because after this film, I was like, this feels rushed. And I don't feel that when what Paul did and when we saw Paul at the end of the film, we were not taken on a journey. So it just doesn't feel as if, man, look at where he was, look at where he ended up. Because this bum called Denis Villeneuve left out so much of this freaking stuff, bro.
No.
Simon, I'll get into detail. This bomb, you know there are deleted scenes that this clown isn't going to release. Do you know there's a guy who shot scenes? There are 2 actors who shot scenes. He deleted all of their scenes, and he said they'll never be released. Bro, Lord of the Rings has extended editions. This clown, you have 2, and also 1 character is crucial to this freaking story, you stupid idiots, bro.
Yeah, he cut him. Yeah, he completely cut him out.
Yeah, the man, like, because
You're
I was going to say, that character pretty much crystallizes and makes sense of, this is what Paul is doing this way. But this clown decided just to go another. But we'll get the ball. Overall thoughts is, like, I didn't connect with the characters. I don't know who Paul is. I didn't feel anything for any character. The Harkonnens are screw it. They're fucking useless. They are the biggest bombs I've ever seen.
Hold up, but they're in the book.
Those Harkonnens are trash.
No.
But they're in the books also.
First and foremost.
I don't wait. So no, I don't care. They have to rank as the biggest bombs and bricks I've ever seen. Those guys are useless.
They are. That's the whole point.
Okay, so really. So wait, hold up. The Emperor's army, the Sadaka army, are they trash as well?
No, but there's a reason why.
They're bombed as well.
No, I will explain to you like how he beats them.
Okay, look, we'll get there. So basically, overall thoughts,
We're gonna get there.
great visually, great to look at. Go and watch it for the spectacle, but in terms of caring about characters, in terms of a story that you can connect with, and in terms of a film that stays with you because of the story of the characters, this ain't it. Characters are bland, void of any emotion, and completely and totally vapid. Casey, talk to me.
Okay, I'm going to say something. I don't know. This is the best second part of a sci-fi / fantasy since The Two Towers.
You see, if I could drop a brick, bro, but I can't drop a brick. If I could drop a brick, I'd drop a brick.
Like nothing is ever gonna be good. Nothing is ever gonna be 2 towers. But this is the closest.
Wait, Casey, you sound like you're in another realm, bro. You sound like you're in another realm.
Walkie-talkie, man.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, but I think I have an issue with the film, and can I spoil it now?
Oh no! This is full spoilers. Okay, guys, keep in mind, guys, this is spoilers. Okay, so it's the title says spoilers, so it is what is last chance. We're spoiling the heck out of this film. Continue.
The Mendat stuff, bro, like he cut it all out. That's my only issue. I even like the way he did Aliyah.
Casey, I'm sorry, that's a big issue. I mean, we'll get to Casey. I'm sorry, that's a big freaking issue. Because the film doesn't, it doesn't make any freaking, Paul doesn't make any sense. The story doesn't make any sense. The stuff that's happening makes no sense if you don't give context as to, because there's certain, okay, sorry, continue.
No, but but hold on. They already tell you in the first one that he's supposed to be the Quizak Haderach, right? Which means that he can see the future or something.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that's how he's able to beat the Sadukans. Because he knows there's going to be a sandstorm, and then he plans his nukes and everything based on that. Havoc, the biggest enemy for Paul is Paul himself.
Bro, okay, we'll get there. Just your overall thoughts on the film. Just this. We'll get into specifics, but just general overall thoughts.
Oh, bro, great story, great action, great acting. Again, I'm telling you, it is the best second part since the Two Towers.
But you said that though. What else has there been since Lord of the Rings? You said since the Two Towers, but since Lord of the Rings, what other sci-fi thing exists? Because we're not.
That is sooner.
Yeah, so
Star Wars
we went to about Bomber's Last Jedi, bro. So there's hardly been anything. Okay, so AK, overall thoughts, AK.
Yeah, similar to both of you. I thought how do you say, the set design was good. I thought the graphics, they were good. Personally, I like it when the thing doesn't look like actual graphics. A lot of movies where they do graphics and it actually looks like you've done graphics.
Yeah, here, very well done CGI.
Here it didn't look like that. I thought, for me, I watch it for the spectacle. I have something to confess. I did not watch Dune 1. I suddenly went to watch this. So the day before,
come on,
I
bro.
just
You won't
watched
what?
Come on,
I just kind of binge watched Dune 1 the night before.
That's not what Strikes Back by watching A New Hope. You're not going to understand it fully.
I just binge watched Dune 1 the night before. So I mean, I thought ultimately for me, the story itself, I kind of agree with you, HH, in that it didn't feel like I went through the whole journey of Paul's change as a character, from when he believes the prophecy just to be some sort of story to when he actually starts, believe the prophecy after he drinks the, for lack of a better word, worm piss.
Yeah.
But, so that's my thing. I thought I'd watch it. I thought the acting was also quite good, but ultimately, I thought. It felt like a movie that could have easily lasted over 4 hours, but they had to condense it. That's what it felt like ultimately.
No, but my thing, and this is why I'm gonna induct this bum called Denny. Ike, you know that I just got done because they have the extended edition of Lord of the Rings on HBO Max, so I just watched all 3 of them. Each of them is over 3 hours. All of those things are over 3 hours, and bro. You have your theatrical and those extended editions are freaking amazing.
Hold on. You're talking about Lord of the Rings. There's a very important, not important, but there's a character that is cut off from the books in Lord of the Rings also.
Casey, even if he's cut out, he's given me over 3 freaking hours, bro. This was 2:47, and it could have easily got more than freaking 2:47. My thing is, this bomb release a freaking extended edition because it's obvious that you're missing freaking things from this damn film. See, now you're pissing me off. Jujuman, overall thoughts, man. Jujuman,
So with this movie, it's the same like Dune 1, where I felt I wanted to see in this movie. I want to see Baron Harkonnen being used more and having a way more scenes, because I thought the small parts he had, I thought this guy is a great actor. So I wanted to see him do well. The other thing is I'll say the same thing. It felt like it was rushed. It should have been either a mini series or a whole series. And then the movie was good because of visually it looked good, and I like the whole idea of the worms I thought that was good.
So Jamal, see, I'm going to jot that up because I want to build upon that, but continue.
Yeah, and I think this movie, because I saw a lot of killings, but I thought they were meaningless. For example, I felt like it lacked a bunch of deaths. Like the one guy should have lost. We should have seen more pain. The one guy should have lost. Paul Australia should have lost. Someone should have died there. The mother or like the girlfriend.
No. That someone dies there. In the book, someone dies actually. But
in the books, yes. I'm
not spoiling.
Yeah, don't spoil. But there is more in the books. But continue. Overall thought. Continue.
And then the other part too, we're talking about deaths, Beast Raven or something. Harkonnen's guy who's related to Baron. I thought those deaths were meaningless because he just killing people because they answer wrong and stuff. I thought if he wanted to show how he's messed up, he should have killed someone related. Because it's killing meaningless things. It's like killing cockroaches. It doesn't mean anything. But if you kill someone let's say he had a child or something and he did something small, but he killed him, we would be okay, this guy is messed up. But he was just killing people. I was hey, this is meaningless. This guy don't mean that much to you. So overall, I think it was a good movie just based on how it looked. I mean, and then the other thing too, so the other thing too about Paul Atreides.
No. We'll go to specifics. Just overall thoughts. So Zeman, overall, just keep it very general. Zeman, general overall thoughts.
I thought the visuals were really good. I thought they got the core essence of the story. There are some parts that are missing. I felt like the whole aspects towards the end where he's threatening to blow up, that doesn't happen in the book. It's more in line with the resources available with with the worms. So I kind of felt like they kind of glance over that. I kind of felt like to a certain extent they did catch it. I didn't think Lady Jessica would have as much of a primary role because in the book clearly Aaliyah has more of a role. The baby, she has more of a role, and I felt like that was portrayed in a way in which they wouldn't time skip, because there are time skips in the book. In the first book, there are time skips, like when she drinks the water of life and she ends up drinking it. Jessica, in order to become the Revenant, there's a time skip behind that. There's a time skip after that, and I feel like that could have been a good way to introduce Aaliyah and how much she is seen as an abomination. Compared to the Revenant, the way the Revenant mothers see her and the way the Fremen people see her.
Zeno, we'll get to this. Zeno, I will address this distrust. But sorry, continue. Zeno, continue.
No. We're gonna discuss the distinct difference between the book and
because it's been a long time since I've read the book, but I still remember general broad strokes. But just overall thoughts. So generally liked it. Any big issues?
Overall, I feel like anybody that had this idea that Paul Atreides was a hero, he was never a hero in the story. I don't understand where you get that from. Wait, don't worry. Zeman, I'll explain because Zeman, if you watched it, I said protagonist. Hero and protagonist are two different things, but continue. No, and going into this whole idea like Paul Atreides, he's a newfound hero that has to learn about the world. This guy was trained by Duncan Idaho, considered one of the best fighters in the known universe. This guy had the leadership of Leto literally leading him. He's a charismatic leader.
No. Zeman.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Hey, what are we talking about?
I said overall. So J2 West, overall thoughts. Just overall. J2 West, overall.
Yeah, I visually watch the movie because I watched it in IMAX, so it's better.
Yeah.
I'm
seeing this would be crazy in IMAX though. This would be crazy in IMAX. That scene would be crazy in IMAX.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, they let my boy down at the end. They built him up so much.
No. Just say because I have so much to talk about. We'll get the specifics, but just general thoughts, overall thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the pacing. It's weird to say. I prefer the pacing of part one compared to part two because the end. It just felt too quick. The ending bit, the last 30 minutes, it jumped too quick for me. I'm you should have done like a Lord of the Rings trilogy, make it into 3 parts because then you could add more. Because like we're hearing now, there's deleted scenes and they're not showing them at all. It's not even if you
wait. Just have you read the book Dune?
Yeah, I've read the book.
Just it's in 3 parts. The book is in three parts, but this clown made it 2 parts. But sorry, continue. Casey, mute your mic. Continue.
Yeah, compared to like stuff like Avatar, like people watch Avatar just for like the visual stuff, and there's not really a story there. Like I don't want to insult any people that like Avatar, but I think it's a shit movie overall. And the story.
Avatar is Avatar 2
crap.
is a piece of crap. Yeah, piece of crap. Yeah.
I mean, 1 and 2 are a piece of crap. Like, don't get me so unobtainable. Let's not even start with that.
Look. What is this? Guilty pleasure.
Like,
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it was worth the money that I paid to watch it. So it's a good watch, but I'm a little bit disappointed at the end.
Okay, so let me quickly hit this double that I want to now move. I want to talk about the ending. So shout out to Ramon Torres. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. HH, you're a brick. That scene where Paul assumes the role of Lisan Al-Gaib in the Fremen Council was God's tier filmmaking. I'll tell you what's God's tier.
It was very good.
Hans Zimmer song.
Great.
But no, Ramesh, let's now deal with it. Let's talk about the ending. So here's the thing. Let me talk about the ending. You see, as I was watching this, I was like, I forgot how good this story was. I said, man, this is a crazy story. But, and I think Jason was even alluded to it, that war was trash. I'm sorry. That war was trash because, when the worms started to come through, I was like, oh my gosh, you have to like the Sadaka army, the Harkonnens, the worms. I thought the way that war, remember the war in Return of the King, where this is the war to end all wars. There was no drama to the freaking war, bro. Bro, one worm came through, they just dove through everything, and that was it. There was zero resistance. So the worms come through, they go through the freaking guys, and then Paul Dart says, yo, man, listen, Al-Qaib, what up, baby? What up, baby? Here's the thing. What I'll give to is, now because I was reading something on Reddit, choreography-wise, the knife fight was very good. Based on choreography, it was very well choreographed. It wasn't emotional. And do you know why? Again, going off what J2S said, Austin Butler, that was a pretty interesting performance. So his take on the character and what it did, that's a nice take. How he was presented, first off, he beat one dude, an Atreides prisoner who was kept captive. That's it. And he even struggled to beat him. So my thing though is that, who the hell is this freaking dude? Why should I care about this freaking guy? So even when they fought, who is this guy? Why should I care about him?
Can I elaborate on that?
They explained to you why should care about him, bro.
Oh please! The
whole Bene Gesserit plot was about him.
Please. Oh, so wait, Ziman, what are you saying, Ziman?
My only gripes with it is they left out. I understand why they did that. Time tax, and you can't include every single plot. But I thought the subplot of Hawat being the mentat of House Atreides and end up being the mentat of the Baron and the Harkonnen, knowing that he has poison in him to the point where he has to take antidote, and the Baron is the one that's giving him the antidote little by little, bit by bit. He ends up in the book. He ends up being the like Littlefinger in the sense that he gets Feyd in order to fight with the Baron, almost like a little bit internal conflict between them in terms of you know how they have that scene where it's like the three Atreides, one of them isn't poisoned. And he's shocked by it. Feyd even talks to Baron about it, like I didn't expect that, but he's like, happy birthday and whatnot. In the book, that was literally done by Hawat. Like that was how it's ployed. He's trying to get both of them to fight against each other, and that aspect they almost kind of gave him a ripoff, and it kind of shows you the Harkonnens, they're not the strongest amongst them. They're not that strong.
Then where's the drama then?
No, they were.
Where's the freaking? Okay, so if they're not this strong, then what's the point of these clowns being here then?
Hold on.
So basically, no, Ziman. If they say, let Paul just plow through these momofos then. Like
exactly, no, but that's what he's supposed to do.
The point is the final
that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to destroy them. That's not.
The final battle.
You need to read Dune
supposed to happen
for this one.
That's not the final battle.
Okay. Continue.
The final battle was this landslide. The only reason why Feyd had any chance in the book was because this guy poisoned him, and it didn't even affect him that much. Like that's the only reason why he had a chance. This guy was getting slapped up in the book.
Well, so did you like? So basically, you were happy with the ending, like the ending.
No, I kind of feel like, listen, man, I got triggered by the Watchmen, If you remember the Watchmen movie, do you remember how they said?
So how do you got triggered? Like,
it links up to it, right? Do you know how Zack Snyder's interpretation of the Watchmen was that there was this bomb, right? They're like it's going to explode. It was more canal than that. It was actually it wasn't that, but he decided to take that role for no reason. I understood why they took the bombing aspect, but in the book, Paul Atreides more so threatens to poison the sandworms. He threatens to poison the sandworms, and you had the space guild there. You had the likes of other.
I'm asking, did you like the ending? Were you happy with how the ending was done?
I was satisfied because I know it's going to lead to Doom Messiah.
Okay, so you were satisfied, but you were not happy, but you were satisfied. But you went and enjoyed. So basically, the ending didn't like, oh wow, that's an amazing ending. Like, oh, I'm satisfied. Let's see Dune Messiah. You see, okay, Simon. See, no, Simon. Here's the thing. At the end of Empire Strikes Back, we were like, no, wait until Return of the Jedi. It will all make sense. No,
these are two different
stories. At the end of Empire Strikes Back, no, but. That's not how story works. You can't say, no, don't worry. Dune Messiah will all make sense. No, every film has got to be freaking money. So you can't say, oh, no, this ending, no, we have to wait until part 3. No, we have to take the film as is. What the hell are you talking about, bro?
In Star Wars, Luke is supposed to be like the hero. Like, he's properly the hero.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Elijah, you know that we are spoiling this. You shouldn't actually be on the stream, bro, because we are spoiling we are spoiling the heck out of this movie.
No. As for the ending, no, like, I knew this was going to happen because I was listening to some of his interviews, and then he said that he was quoting Frank Herbert, and Frank Herbert said that he wasn't happy with the reaction to Dune Part 1 because the main point of the book was to be a cautionary tale against like messianic figures, which is what this movie is. Like from how Paul becomes like this. Know nothing to just listen al Gaib, like this how they brainwash everyone, like
but Casey, my thing though is forget about hero. It doesn't matter. When you saw his descent, did it make sense? So by the time you got to the end, you say, oh, this ending makes sense based on what you've seen from the film.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
okay. To me, it didn't.
You know how it made sense. No. You know how it made sense. It's a still guard. Like the way he's like, okay, he's not sure, but like he's the listener algorithm, and then slowly, he then becomes just a proper like a maniac.
No.
Like a proper follower of.
The whole point. The whole point of him was that this guy didn't want to travel to the south.
Exactly.
He didn't. He never wanted to travel to the south. They forced him to travel to the south, and he ended up taking on the mantle because he knew he had to. And not to mention, do you remember Jamis, the Fremen that he ended up killing, and he ends up having like these alternate futures with? Do you remember what he told him? He told him once you start killing people, you slowly start losing yourself.
No. But I think you're missing my points here. The story, the general story of the ending, it's actually amazing. It's amazing.
But
just how it was done through the film, it didn't sell it because for me.
What do you mean by how was it done? What do you mean how it was done?
So basically, Paul's progression from I'm not this prophet to I've got to go to the south. I have to drink this water because I know what it's going to mean to me. To now, oh my gosh, I now know what it is. I cannot see a path through. No, wait, hold on. It was basically, it was too quick because we're going to go to another section, which is that this should have been 3 parts. So the general idea of like, wow, this guy isn't here to save people. This guy is actually now going to put things into motion which actually harm the world. That's an amazing idea, but how it was done in the film...
Paul had to go south. He was supposed to go south because they attacked the north.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
And he still doesn't want to go there.
He still didn't want to go.
It just felt like if things were moving too quickly. Things were just moving too quickly.
No, but okay. Here I will give you this. Here I can agree with you. Why he goes to the south? Because someone dies in the book. That's why he goes to south, at least in the books.
Okay, yeah. Well, no. Forget the books. We're talking about this film.
No.
So we have to judge the
the
film by what we've seen in this film. So we can't just say, it happens in the books. But from what we see in this film, I'm like, okay, he goes to that because he has to. But there wasn't enough work done to be like, yeah, man, this guy really is going to start. And I've seen this guy, Johnny. By the time we get to the ending, I'm like, guys, let's keep it a stack. Do we really know who Paul is as a character? Great acting.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we do.
Like no. The problem
No,
is
okay, wait, hold on, okay. But let me okay. Thoughts on the ending? Your general thoughts on the ending?
Yeah. See, like, I do agree with you some point that like it did feel a bit rushed, but you have to remember, the ending is not the actual holy war. The actual holy war has just only begun.
Exactly.
And that will be seen
That's the
in
whole
the
point.
next couple of films. The ending is just him, destroying the Harkonnens. That's what it is. So and I get it that you wanted that ending to be more like, you want that ending to be more elongated, but like at the end
No.
of the day, you know what happens.
No. AK, no, make me say, I didn't want the ending to be elongated. No. Comes from that. The general idea of the ending is fine and it's great.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the work you do to get to that ending, I didn't feel it was end. So by the time it happened, I was like, oh, this is interesting storyline wise. But the character that we've seen progress through parts 1 and part 2, I just feel like if he has skipped too many steps to get here, which is why we're going to talk about how this should have been 3 films, not 2
Maybe
films.
so. I think I agree with you more on that. I think if for me it's like, okay, this guy attacks the CS Tauber, and then Paul goes because he attacks. I was like, it felt too like he attacks this, so he went. Like, if it didn't feel like there was like this, and then Paul is suddenly forced to go, because for the full first part of the story, he's like, I'm not going. And suddenly he goes. So I think maybe they could have elaborated more on that part.
Because my issue is...
At the end of the day, they first of all, like, I get why I want to make it 3 parts, but maybe they're like, we have to make it 2 parts. But keep in mind, the budget of the film is so much. The shooting is so much. It probably what was it? It was probably like they probably spent a lot. They probably took a lot of time to make the film
190
itself.
million. It's 190 million. It's actually not that much.
190 million. Is that like high in terms of like Hollywood movies?
Standard.
Not now. Now it's
no.
like
Now it's about standard. Like really, 150 to 200 is the standard.
That's my thing. Like, maybe they just wanted to make it a sequel, and then turn the 3rd movie into like a final like thing, which sometimes I don't agree with.
Because even AK as well.
Yeah,
because like
sometimes I don't agree with that. Like, for example, Hunger Games, I thought it was good that it made it into like 4 different parts.
Hold on, AK, have you seen Battle Royale?
No.
Japanese film. Hunger Games is a rip-off. Basically, go look up a film called Battle Royale, Japanese film made in 2000. Hunger Games is a rip-off. It's a cheap rip-off of that movie. So yeah.
I mean, the book is a rip-off.
If we're
The book is a rip-off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. I thought the ending was good. I thought the ending was good.
AK, bro, you haven't watched the first movie. You cannot say that.
But Elijah's read the book. He's read the book, though. He's read the book.
I kind of know what's going on. The thing is, it should be up to it. The thing is, and Casey, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Dune the book at least up to 6 parts?
I think 800 pages. If I'm wrong. Hold on.
You gotta get at least 3 or 4 movies out of it.
No. I mean, like, you see, okay, because let me just, Elijah, before, because I will talk about this being 3 parts afterwards, but let me just deal with the ending. So, J.T. West and then Jujima. So, J.T. West, your thoughts on the ending?
It does the job, basically. Like, it sets up for the next thing, because the Harkonnens are gone. Now he's going to go to war with the other houses, because etc. Like, he's got rid of the Emperor now as well, so it does the job. Like, we know what's happening now, obviously, but it's just that last 30 minutes for me. I wanted it to be a bit more. Just
so do you mean the knife fights or when the worms start to attack?
The worm and the knife fight, to be fair, as well.
Yeah,
because I'm disappointed with the knife fight, to be honest. Actually,
my thing with the knife fights was that it was really good choreography. But it just felt like, oh, this is nice choreography. Because basically, someone made a very good point. I was on Reddit. And have you seen Kill Bill Volume 1? Yes. Yes, like, that's a fight. Where there's real drama, there's up and down. And like, the fights even, it almost has the story. So after she wins, like, man, she really fought. They just seemed as if, okay,
also,
over.
In the book, doesn't he poison Paul to give himself like
a chance? But he gets washed. Why are we trying to act like he doesn't get washed? He gets washed. No, that's the difference. That's the difference, HH. Paul Atreides is actually well trained to the point where this guy wasn't as much of a fight for him. To the point where this guy had to rely on poison.
Okay. You know what?
No.
We'll have a section on Paul, because I'll tell you my issue about Paul in the book and
Can we just speak on Paul though? This guy is a result of like 90 generation of eugenics. Bro, come on, like,
he's basically screwed up. He's basically screwed up.
No,
Actually,
he's supposed to be
hold on.
like
We'll get it. So, wait, Jujuman, thoughts on the ending, Jujuman?
Yeah, like with the ending. Look, I haven't read the book, so I'll say based on the movie is I thought Paul Atreides was he was a weak leader because he had a chance to kill all his enemies, and he didn't do anything. So I was like, I was upset about that, because I was like, if there's a third part, I can see him going, because I can see him like being overthrown, because that was a very weak decision, and then the way this guy went into the palace to the place where Baron was there, and killed him. I thought it was too easy, and everyone just stood there, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, everyone's just going to let this guy die. So that part, I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense, because there should have been at least resistance or something. And so towards the end, I'll even go and say, I like the actor, was it Timothy or something?
Just call me Shal. Just call me Shal.
Yeah, Shal. Yeah. So
how about Timmy?
His performance, I say, is a 7 out of 10, because his emotion.
What?
I know people will say like he was a great and stuff, but I think the emotions, I wasn't like fully convinced, because it's like his anger, I didn't see it. It felt like I didn't feel it.
So who do you feel was the best actor in the film then?
I mean, I liked what's it called? I liked. I know people. I liked what's it called? I'll say who I liked. I liked.
No, just name the character.
Just who?
Okay. My favorite one. I mean, maybe this is biased. I thought like, what's it called? The guy that acted the Baron. He should have.
Jujuman, we'll get there. Stellan Skarsgård. No. We'll get. You know what? Let's move to this next section. So now, I think this is where Elijah can come. So Elijah, I'll actually be very interested to see what you say. But so this is my biggest issue with this whole thing. So if you've read the book, because remember when I read the book, it's in 3 distinct parts. And this is the issue I had with part 1. Because I was like, okay, the way you now, I'm happy. You see, the beauty of adaptation is change things. So when you adapt stuff, please change things. Now, change it for the better, but please free change. Lord of the Rings made lots of changes from the books. And most people have said the movies changes actually improve upon the book. So, but my issue with part 1 was how it ended was like, because if you read through the book, the ending is the betrayal, is the war. That's the ending. So the story of Dune in the book is part 1, betrayal, the war, Paul and Jessica go out into the desert. Atreides has fallen. Book 2 tries to find himself. He's lost. Finds himself in the Fremen. Builds a relationship with Chani. Gets into the culture of the Fremen. Ultimately now drinks the water of life. Now changes. Book 2. Book 3, revenge. Vengeance. So you have a beginning. You have a middle. You have an end. The issue with this is when you look at parts, you're like, bro, there's a lot of stuff missing here. And there's so much leaping and going that this just seems like if stuff is just going so quickly. And then it makes sense that, bro, there's a reason why it was 3 parts, because him now being part of the Fremen and learning the Fremen culture and that whole kind of metamorphosis, that's a film in and of itself. But that happened in the space of like an hour or so. So how quick the journey from Paul, I'm now with the Fremen, so I'm not drinking the water of life, that was way too quick. So in my view, again, that's one movie that I feel it should have been 3 films. It was clearly made to be 3 films. 2 films, you're missing out too much. Casey, agree or disagree?
I kind of agree with you, but I also understand like his point of view because if you deep it, like the second part you're talking about, so in your in your idea, like the second part will end when he gives the whole speech about that. I am the lisan al ghaib. Like
Yeah.
that will be the end of the second part, right?
Yes.
For you.
Yeah. That was the end. Yeah, that'll be the end of the second film.
If you should think of, that's not going to be a very good movie. Though. Like that, it's just that. Like, and the second part, I'm the lisan al ghaib.
Oh no, Casey, that's an amazing end. Like, if you imagine that the second film ends where this guy has now switched, so that innocent guy that we knew from part one has now become something completely different now. That even China doesn't even recognize it. So now you're like, man, what's he gonna do? Is he good? Is he bad? What will he do? So build up to the third film, you don't even know what Paul is gonna do. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? So you're left with those questions. So it is actually a great, because in part two, that's your cliffhanger. That's a great cliffhanger that then bridges the gap into part three.
No, but then the issue will be that the war is actually not that long in the book. If you're ready, like that's the whole point, because he knows what's going to happen. That's why it's so easy for him.
But okay, so that's why it comes to adaptation, where that's again, it's Denis choice.
But then you beat the purpose of the book. Because he's the Kwisatz Haderach, he knows that how he's going to win the war. So it's easy for him.
Okay, so are you saying, were you happy with it being 2 films then, rather than it being 3 films?
I'm happy with it being 2 films, but I understand your argument that I actually think it's better as a miniseries, to be honest. The best way to adapt it is a miniseries. But in a film format, I think 2 films, that's good.
AK, happy? Do you think it was fine for it to be 2 films or 3 films?
I get your point. That's 3 films, but here's the thing: like you said, you want to end it with him declaring that he's the Lisan al Ghaib. But ultimately, think of the casual audience. That's what I always look at when thinking of movies. Think of the casual audience. No casual audience wants the movie to end with a speech. As much as we're here saying, okay, it should be 2. No casual audience wants the movie to end with a speech. They want the movie to end with some sort of retribution for something. And remember, the retribution for Paul is that he wants to avenge his father. So he wants to kill the Harkonnens.
Wait, hold on. AK, do you remember how Two Towers ended?
No.
No, have you seen Two Towers?
No.
What? Wait.
How are you comparing it with 2 Towers? 2 Towers ended in the war.
I'm not an avid movie watcher. I apologize. I'm not an avid movie watcher.
No, but okay. It is the greatest trilogy of all time. But listen,
Okay, I read the books.
I think I read the book a long time ago, bro. I've read
the book.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. So Karen, you were saying.
Yeah. So that's my thing. Like, personally, for me, if it's a 3-part series, I think there would be more clarity. But that's the thing here. Like, you need to end it with some sort of retribution for something, and Paul killing Feyd was that retribution ultimately. So, and Paul killing, then the Harkonnens being completely destroyed, that's ultimately retribution. The speech isn't retribution, and that's what a lot of casual audiences who want to watch this film want to see. So I understand why he ended it with the destruction of the Harkonnens ultimately.
Zima?
Yeah, when it comes to this, right, there's a couple ways you can look at it. I do get the argument of like it should have been a 3-part, but at the same time, I don't think that A, I don't know how much budget they had. B, I do agree that it should have gotten like a series, like a Game of Thrones type of series. Maybe he could stretch up the different plot lines more. But in this, I thought it was more so of a case of him becoming what he is, and they try to track back to what he's gonna become, which is Doom Messiah. That's why his last words were like, create paradise, and then they're literally going into a holy war to jihad, and I feel like they captured the essence, but there are certain parts that I do feel like if they were to spread it to 3 parts, I know certain parts where maybe we could have developed more into it, because again, the reason why I don't believe Jessica had a huge role to the point where she's almost taking the role of Elliot and Jessica at the same time, considering that she is.
Because I don't think her role was that big in the book.
Yeah, no. In the beginning, I don't remember her role being that big, and And there are certain aspects in terms of the relationship between Chani and Paul that could have been stretched in terms of the narrative plot, because we know that in the book, Leah Kynes is the father of Chani, I believe. And they almost have like this bond with each other, and this whole idea like they have a baby, they name it Lito, and he ends up dying, and that bond creates something for them. And that whole aspect of like Chani leaving, that doesn't that never happens in the book. She's more understanding because Lady Jessica kind of calms down her of being the concubine of
so basically, as you're saying this, so Simon, as you're saying all this stuff, wouldn't this make sense for this to happen in a second film rather than putting it all into one film?
No. The problem is the majority of this aspects, in terms of the buildup, happens before he even confronts the Harkonnens. A majority of that buildup. Certain aspects, yes, he can leap up. Like I felt like what made Lady Margot crucial for she's not a crucial character, but she's a character that brings in someone like Count Finran. And if you know Count Finran, he is a failed.
He was deleted. All the scenes were deleted. All deleted.
And Paul ends up, when he gets into the throne, he doesn't see him. He mentions that he doesn't remember him in his vision, and that brings on to the whole aspect of like, if you're gonna do a part 3, part 5 of like the God of Emperor, it's gonna come into play, that aspect. And I felt like they could have probably lit some breadcrumbs in that aspect of building up. They did leave certain parts, like I said, Howard's the North versus South. I don't remember there being that much tension, and the Bene Gesserit, they almost seem like they were easy to figure out. Like the North were out here calling out the Bene Gesserit being fake, but in the book it felt like they had more control of the society. Like people.
Actually, no. We'll get it. So let me bring in Elijah, because I want to talk into the Bene Gesserit crucially afterwards. So now, Elijah, no, you've read the books, but you've yet to see the second film. But even if you've not seen the second film, you reading the books, do you feel like this should really be 3 films? Because again, I don't know, because maybe if you watch the film, you'll be like, oh no, this is fine.
It should be at least 4. But in terms of how this book has been written, there should be at least 4. You can't put everything into one. What you can't really like explain everything in 1 to 2 full films. And if it's a full film, it's gonna be at least 3 hours tops. Like, my thing, especially with Paul, I've always had, like, even reading, I've always had this issue in which he lets Chani in too quickly, and then that basically messes with how he it messes with his decision making. It's understandable, like it's a guy, a girl you like, and but then like you guys are really, really close, and it just messes with how you think as a guy, because that's all I want to see how they do this. I really want to see how they do this.
Yeah, because I don't want to spoil this much for you, but that's why it'll be interesting for you to view, because he's definitely adapted it, and it's very different from how it happens in the book. Especially we'll even talk about Chani, the Chani character, who's very different as well.
No, but my only
he changed.
Like,
he
changed.
How does
a lot, huge.
My only question is like, Chani is important for Doom Messiah and Children of Doom. Like, how do you bring her back after doing all that? Because you did too much with her.
Actually, wait, hold on. No, we'll say that because I want to put it into section. So let's talk about the Baron. Let's talk about the Baron. So,
the Baron.
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. Like seriously, if I saw Denis Villeneuve, I'd actually punch him in the face, bro. I'm pissed off. So this is what I'll say to this prick. You have a guy like Stellan Skarsgård. Is he one of the best actors you have in your film? And look at how good you made him look with the makeup and everything. Bro, this guy was non-existent. Like, first off, you underused him in the first film. I was like, okay, that's fine, but maybe you're saving him for the second one. Bro, blink and you miss him. Blink and you miss this freaking dude. The book I read, now, I don't like about a book, but let me just say it. So, reading the book, the Baron is a constant threat throughout. He is a constant figure from the start of the book to the end of the book. You feel his presence all through the book. Like Feyd and Rabban, these are those guys that like Feyd comes in like later on, but through the film, the constant antagonist for the Atreides guys is the freaking Baron, bro. That guy was freaking underused. Because you look at that second film, I think, because I was even thinking to myself, this dude has like 3 or 4 scenes. This guy has like 3 or 4 freaking scenes. So, and even like that freaking ending where you see him like climbing towards the throne and then thinking, then it starts. I'm like, I'm sorry, it doesn't sell.
But
Because you
I have a
freaking wasted the
question.
freaking dude, bro.
I have a
And
question for
Zeman,
you.
Casey, you cannot deny that he was freaking wasted, bro.
No, but I have a question for you.
No,
Did you like his death at the hands of Paul, or did you like the book version where Alia kills him?
HH. You see, this goes on.
I
to
like
very
the movie
fact
version, but it wasn't sold well enough.
No. HH. The whole thing was like this. The Baron wasn't Paul Atreides' person to take out. We know it was Alia that took
Exactly.
him out.
No. Zeman, talk about the Barrow. Talk about the Barrow. Talk about the Barrow.
No, the Barrow. You know what I think? I feel like they could have elaborated a little aspect about him. Everyone that knows his, let's say, sexual habits. And,
Wait, hold on, no. Wait, Zeman,
he's a disgusting
he
human
was
being.
not Zeman. He was not in that freaking film. Zeman, how you're one of the main key antagonists in your story, he's non-existent. The heck is that?
Because in the book you got this feeling that this guy was just, first of all, he was more cunning than a warrior, so that aspect kind of trades back to him not being able to fight against Paul and whatnot, and him not being combative. When it comes to the Baron and the type of person he is, and the type of relationship he has, and his demeanor, and how he's a sickle, I feel like that aspect could have been pulled more into it. You could have pulled more storytelling into that aspect and led those breadcrumbs leading up to him dying. So I feel like that aspects weren't stretched as much as they should. But again,
no, but Z-Man, we know why. Like he removed that character. That's why.
No, we understand why, because he moved a certain character in order to make it, because he had a relationship with Hawat, and we understood how despicable this guy was. But apparently, that relationship didn't really happen and foster for us to know.
Man, look, man, sorry. You can't now. Guys, you can't. How the Baron was non-existent. That is such an interesting, because I'm remembering the book and even remembering that Bomas David Lynch film. The Baron is such an interesting character. Totally underused, y'all. Totally.
No, but in the book, like, he's used with that character, right? And I think that was his creative decision to just remove that aspect from the movie.
Which is freaking stupid, man. Which is bloody stupid. That's all freaking. I mean, we'll get to the deleted scenes, but this fucking guy. Sorry,
I get your frustration with that aspect, but I felt like to a certain extent, they got the Baron character right. My only gripes with this whole thing.
Wait, Zeman, who cares if they got the character right? He was hardly. Zeman, that is what makes it even more frustrating. Great actor, great makeup, great look, but he was hardly used. That's the whole freaking point. And my thing is that we'll get to the deleted scenes. Why did this clown say, this is the big main antagonist here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut him off, delete a whole bunch of scenes with him. That's critical to the freaking story, you stupid idiots, bro.
That's fair criticism. That's literally fair criticism, because he did cut out certain scenes in that aspect. I agree with you.
Okay. Let me come.
As defining.
Wait, let me come to J2S, because we'll get to the deleted scenes. So J2S, your thoughts on the Baron and how it was used?
Oh, he was. How long was he in the middle? He's only got 5 minutes in the film. So he has the whole birthday party thing when they're in the arena. Him climbing up the stairs. Him in the tub, but you don't see him in the tub.
No. I can't. So basically, he when Rabban reports to him about like, do better with killing the Fremen, the gladiator scene. When he now shouts at Rabban and now promotes Feyd-Rautha, and I think he's in 4 or 5 scenes.
I also felt like they were trying to like sell him like as crazy to us instead of like him acting crazy. It felt like forced in a way.
No,
you mean the Baron or
Baron's not crazy.
The Baron, like it felt like he was it felt like forced. The character felt kind of forced to me. But
Okay, the character wasn't even there, bro. Actually, wait, hold on. Jason,
when it
continue.
was there, yeah.
Yeah, you can't be forced to be in the movie for like 5 minutes. But I feel sorry for Skarsgård, man. That makeup and stuff takes 8 hours, and you're only in the movie for 5 minutes.
Did he gain that weight for it?
Well, he went on the Zartan.
You see, I'm saying right now, like Jade Swiss, don't let me catch Danny in a dark alley, bro. Like I'll actually beat this guy up, bro. Like because do you know why it makes me so angry? Because it's like
Or Speaker's Corner.
go. I mean, it's like go and look at interviews of Stellan Skarsgård. He was so into this role and what he was about to do. And I said, bro, that's and also like Zimmer, of course he didn't put on the weight. That's a freaking bodysuit. So all that is makeup. So to do all that stuff, that must take a lot of freaking hours to put up all that makeup, to put up the bodysuit and everything. For all that, and this bum-ass pompous prick pretty much deletes most of this guy's scenes and underuses him. Sorry, just to continue.
See, what annoys me is I was like, in the first film, he's not in it a lot. So I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe in the part 2, he'll be more in the story. But he's not. So he just let down. Like, Baron, you have Baron there. He's the head of the house, one of the main characters, and you underuse him basically. Like, at least add a bit more to the story with him. He's a good character. You got a great actor as well in the performance, so use it. I'm pretty sure he's in part 1 more than he's in part 2. So that's even worse.
And that's why I think
he,
this.
He probably is. Yeah, judging by the way he said.
Yeah, that's why I think like this should have been like a series because it's like, for example, the whole
No, Judgment. This can be Judgment. Imagine if 3 films, 3 hours. Judgment. People say, so all of the Lord of the Rings films were about 3 hours. All of those films, theatrical. All those Lord like Fellowship was 240, 2 hours, and Return thinking were 3 hours.
No,
and that's not
the thing. I think it's 3.5.
The version goes to 4 hours for.
Yeah, and also those are the theatrical versions. So the theatrical version, 2 hours. Return of the King theatrical is 3 hours. Fellowship is 240. That's theatrical, and that was perfectly fine. But see, if your film is good, your story is good, you have strong character. See, here's the thing. Do you know, gentlemen? Here's the real thing. I actually don't think Denny can do a 3-hour film. Do you know why? You need good characters. Imagine trying to watch a film with these dead characters for 3 hours. You'll get bored. But the issue with Lord of the Rings is that, bro, Gandalf is super interesting. Samwise is super interesting. Gollum is there's so many interesting characters that, bro, I can watch these guys for hours upon hours because the characters are so strong. Denny is so trash at characters that, no, I don't want to see 3 hours of your freaking useless cold characters. But just talk to me. Baron.
Yeah, so like with this movie, like I mean, most of the movie I was fine with it because I was expecting. I mean, most of the at the beginning part I was fine with it because I was expecting. My thought was like, okay, this is the one side, we're going now to see the Baron side, but the other side it was like it's not a lot going on. Like they showed the fight with the guys, but it's like it's all right. I wanted to see more about more of the Baron, him acting, and because I thought the first movie I was excited because I was like, okay, this guy is evil. He promised this guy.
No, okay, but do you think he was underused in the first film, or you thought they were saving him for the second film?
I mean, for the first film, I came out frustrated because I thought, the first film I thought, okay, I thought he was underused in the first both films, but in the second one, I think it's even worse because it's like the first film he was underused, but I was like, okay, there's a second film, so okay, maybe this time, and I even said it in the hangout we had 2 years ago. I was like, maybe in the second film they're going to use him more, but again, they didn't use him more, so it's like. I mean, I come out at the ending. I didn't like the ending. I think, it's a good ending, but they could have done better there. And then the film, I think it needed more. Maybe he was afraid of the bad ratings. People will complain, but they needed more the dark side.
No. And my thing is, I see Judgment obviously, he's really, really messed up in the book. And you probably can't do that stuff. He's really creepy. He's really creepy. And that stuff can sell. No. He's the guy is sick. But my thing though is that's where the skill of the filmmaker comes in and the skill of the actor. Yeah. You can allude to the stuff while still keeping a PG-13 rating. So if you're 11, you have no idea what that stuff is. But guys like us, oh yeah, we know what they're inferring. But people who are younger, because your brain's not developed, you not know that, oh, this is what he's inferring by that look and that stare. And just, if you just make him look at Feyd-Rautha a certain way, you're like, oh yeah, okay, this guy's a bit... But kids wouldn't freaking know that. But that's the whole point. The character wasn't freaking used, man. This clown hardly uses freaking... He was wasted.
No. I think this is a creative choice here. Hold on.
Creative?
No, because listen, what he's trying to do. He's trying. No. His main aim with the movie is again just to show the rise of Paul to being a listener guy. That's what this movie is about. And like, Baron is not that important.
Wait, not really. Because it was just, oh yeah, he kissed him on that, but no, I didn't feel any, oh, this is what everything was, just kiss him on the head and everything. No, not really.
Yeah, same. I didn't feel it. Because the other thing too,
exactly.
They should have showed like I know it's PG-13, maybe create another like R version or something, because they should have shown like for example, do you remember in the Joker movie where this guy was sitting with Maori on the couch and he was like ranting off?
Wait, you want Barnes to go on a talk show?
No. I was giving like example where.
Okay, yeah.
Where he was sitting there and we were like, okay, this guy is about to do something, but we don't know what. And then
because you were like, okay, this guy's a bit of options.
Yeah. That's what we need in this movie, where it's like everyone is on the edge. It's like, okay.
Actually, you know what? I actually want to watch that movie again tonight. Actually, I'm probably going to watch Joker again tonight. So, So I mean, AK, your views on the Baron, AK.
Yeah, I agree with all of you. To be fair, like my point about being forced was like he wasn't used. I agree, but when he was used, you never felt that. Like, I felt that creepy vibe far more from Feyd rather than the Baron. Like the Baron, they would like when he was used. Like I remember the very first one of the very first scenes where he just like kills the guy after like after the Harkonnen after Harkonnen died, and like in the first scene, Paul's escaping from them and all that stuff. He just kills the guy. Like they were trying to sell the idea this guy is creepy, but it never felt creepy at all. It just felt this guy was just a normal villain.
Because AK, if I ask you, so describe the Baron because it's good because you've not read the books. So if I ask you, describe the Baron's character from watching the films. What is his character?
A fat bastard. That's it.
Wait, I cut off. I didn't hear you.
Sorry. Okay, so if I was to ask you, based on watching the film, describe the character of the Baron from what you saw in the film. How would you describe his character?
Well, I didn't feel. Bro, he felt like a side character, bro. He felt like a villain's henchman rather than the main villain. That's how I felt him. Like,
you know what?
I don't know, bro.
Casey. No, come on. Defend it.
No, except for that, because like the Baron's character, like his main interactions are.
No, Casey. Without using the book, describe the character of the Baron from just these two films, without using the book.
I think a calculated villain, basically, like a smart villain, like. Yeah, that's the best way.
Wait, Casey, even when they were in the they were like shooting, I think the Harkonnen was shooting at them. He's like, shoot the missile. When they were like telling him they were telling him like, we can't shoot it here, we can't shoot it here. Like, shoot the missile. When was that smart or calculated? I felt the opposite. When he was in front, I never felt calculated.
No. I mean calculated in the way that like he's able to destroy his enemy house, right? Because his own dealings with the Sadukar and everything. But does it really come across that this guy is a smart villain? Really, a guy. No, come on. You see, when you watch The Dark Knight, you are shown that this guy is a calculated villain. You're not shown that in this film. Let's keep it a stack. Dark Knight. No. Joker is not a calculated villain. Like he's an anarchist. Like
Casey. And okay, let's get into Dark Knight. Any guy that can find a way to plug two bombs on two ships is a borderline genius. I don't care what anyone says. If you're going to find a way to attach two bombs to two boats, you are a borderline genius, bro.
What I'm trying to say, like, for example, like, he has an aim in Dune, which is that he wants a Harkonnen to become an emperor.
Yes.
That's his main aim.
And Casey, that's what's shown in the most plain surface level way possible. Because again, when you read the book, and again, I want to go to the book, you get an idea of, I really know what this character's about. I really know what's really into. And here's the key thing, because we're going to talk about Denis Villeneuve. This man said that I don't like dialogue in my films.
Oh, no,
I
that
like
was
it to
taken
be
out of
about
context.
images.
No.
Casey, I read the full thing. I read
No,
the full article. No, he says that dialogue. He doesn't like too much dialogue, and he much rather likes visual storytelling. So if something can be said without using words but using visuals, that's what he likes. And my thing is that I think that is very good. Tim Burton is a very visual guy. And that's my favorite director. But you need to have a balance. And the issue is, with such little dialogue from the Baron, we have no idea what the heck this guy is. And he is a pivotal, not just like, he is a pivotal, as AK said, who's not read the book, AK said, no, this guy feels like a side chick. So I can only, because see, Casey, the issue with me, you, Zima, is that we've read the book, so we will always come with a way of being biased. But AK is really good because I'm just trying to think, imagine people who've not read the book, what are they supposed to take from the Baron? They're like,
I read the book, but I read the book like a long time ago, so I don't remember
so it's hardly in your brain. So, but if you look at it like, Casey, let's keep it real. Baron was a side chick in these two films. Let's be real. He was a side chick.
Yeah, that I agree with you. And I think that this was his creative choice because he wanted like all the attention paid to Paul. That's meant and Feyd-Rautha. That's his main
in terms of characters that aren't utilized, like I have 4 characters, right, that aren't utilized, right? Baron, you could say they could have elaborated more and they could have added him to more scenes to really bring up how much of a genius
no, Dory, we'll get to the. I mean, let's just stick on the Baron because I'm going to cut this up in different chapters because like we're going to talk about Feyd-Rautha in the next chapter. But for you specifically, so you felt the Baron was underused?
No. For me, it was a case of I don't think they got nitty gritty into the type of person he is, the psychotic person he is. They showed certain cases, but they didn't show how much of a behemoth, disgusting human being he is, or person he is. And I felt like that aspects weren't elaborated as much as they were. Like Casey said, they took that route, and I think their whole point is they were like, listen, certain characters aren't going to get it. Lady Margot she had more of a role in the book than she was. She got simplified. You had the likes of Leah Kind got simplified. They didn't really have a role. That she had a role, but it felt like they could have.
Oh, that was very quick. And that role was actually pretty big as well. So
and the fact that they didn't include a Leah time skip, they only included her as a baby. That told you that their whole plan was, we have 2 movies to solidify something before we go into Dune Messiah.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, no. For me, okay. My thing. Look, see. When you take an adaptation, again, it's a take, and you have to take. We have to make bold moves, and for me, that's fine. I'm not one of those guys who say, "Oh, you must religiously copy the source material." No, that's crap. I hate that. Adapt, make a choice, but I just feel the choices you made, in my view, it doesn't work. Whereas for Peter Jackson, the choices he made and everything worked a lot better for the movie medium. Because for me, when you look at Lord of the Rings, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a story. I can clearly see a beginning, a middle, and I can clearly see story.
But hold on. No, but story of Paul hasn't ended yet. Like that's
it hasn't ended.
Casey, by the time we got to Two Towers, I was already fully invested in the story arc of Samwise and Frodo, the story arc of Gandalf already.
But I'm fully invested in the story of
I
Paul.
Even need to end. No, Casey, my thing is that by the time we got to the halfway points of Dune Part 2, I'm like, I don't know who the freak this Paul guy is. Okay, Paul, he's angry, he's sad, I'm confused, I'm dreaming, I'm sad.
After that speech in the movie, bro, I'm fully invested into Paul.
No.
Because I wasn't. No. Great acting, but I was like, okay, he's just shouting and everything, but you haven't done the groundwork for me to really build up to that. No.
This is where I completely disagree with you. Let's not try to act like Paul is a protagonist that's introduced to the world and he's interacting with stuff that he hasn't.
But he is the protagonist. He is the protagonist.
No. My whole point is you want to put him in this hero's arc.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Pause. No, wait. Because
not.
no, wait. We'll go get there because
not
I want
the journey.
I want to cut this up into chapters. So let's talk about Feyd-Rautha, then we're going to get to Paul. So let me just hit this chapter. So, and I want to come to you, Mr. J2S. So if I go to J2, so now my thing about Feyd-Rautha is, so from what I remember of the book, he comes in like in the last third of the book. So where he's introduced, it makes sense. So Austin Butler, I thought he did really well. I think that was a very, very interesting take, like the voice he used, his mannerisms, and he really gave me a lot of texture. And there's a lot of stuff to I really wish that the amount of screen time they gave him was given to the Baron, because what's weird though is that the Baron is way more prominent in the book than Feyd-Rautha, who only shows up in the last third. But I swear to you, I think Feyd-Rautha has more scenes overall in both films than the Baron combined. But my thing with Feyd-Rautha is, it just feels, just with the way it was handled, by the time they fought, I was like, I didn't really care. I had no emotions. I was like, okay, so he's like the bad guy. Okay, he's the antagonist. He is the story's protagonist. Not hero, he's the story's protagonist. Okay, protagonist against antagonist. Okay, and this is what happens. Now Paul's story continues. But the way the Feyd-Rautha character was, I was like, good acting. I don't know how to feel. The character didn't get any emotions from me. I didn't get any emotions from the character. I was like, okay, it's there. I mean, J2S, your thoughts on Feyd-Rautha?
Yeah, just put up my boy, please.
Oh wow.
I think this is my favorite like moment when I was in the cinema. When he does it's the whole gladiator scene. I just like the character in general. So when they do have the fights in him against Paul, it's kind of rooting for this guy, but obviously you know what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah,
so I did feel a bit of emotion because I actually kind of like the character. So I don't know, maybe it's just difference of opinion, but yeah, I think Austin Butler, great actor.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good.
He's not in the film for that long, but he has a presence in the film.
You feel his presence. Exactly. That's when you know a really good actor where he has very few scenes, but it makes an impact.
Because he comes in way past halfway in the movie, so it's probably like an hour and maybe 30 minutes. Maybe that's when he first pops up, and he's another like whole prophecy kind of person, the whole witches stuff, all that kind of crap. So I like the character. He has a better presence than the Baron. Let's just say.
Oh, that. For sure. Oh, no, 100% for sure. Which is crazy, you know.
Like for a casual, they'll understand this villain better than the Baron because his mannerisms and the way he acts on screen, he gives a creepy vibe. And
here's the issue. You're right. So if for the casual viewer, they will feel like if he's actually the main villain of this entire story rather than the Baron. But the issue is that if that's the case, you've given him far too little screen time. Because because for me, he's the main villain. That has to be the main villain. Because bro, he killed the Baron like with one quick stab, and that Baron was freaking useless. But this guy did a lot more and was a lot more prominent. So my thing though is that, but he doesn't have enough screen time for him to really be like, okay, yes, this is an antagonist, because he comes in last third, okay, this is the guy that Paul has to now fight because they are both the different sides of the same coin based on their past and their relationship with the Bene Gesserits. But he just comes in, does his thing, killed, boom, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I think Manny said it in the comments, he only had 23 minutes of screen time, so that's way more than the Baron had in both movies. That's way more. And so he's only in it for probably the last hour, and he got 23 minutes, so obviously he's going to have a bigger presence than the Baron. But yeah, I like the character. I like the way he portrayed it, because if you're a casual and you haven't read the book and you haven't watched part one, like AK for some reason, I don't understand that. But
okay, I mean, so by the time he got killed by Paul, do you feel like were you satisfied with his story arc? By the time he got killed by Paul, that's okay. This makes sense of his arc.
Like, because they're both like prophesized to be something, obviously, because they're being picked out from previous, obviously, when there's the whole future scene, that kind of stuff. So him and Paul are gonna go against each other for because the Emperor picks him to be his warrior against Paul, so they're gonna battle out. So yeah, I liked it because this guy is pure evil. He's a sick guy. Whereas Paul, you don't know what he is. Is he good or is he bad?
Yeah,
he's more leaning to like an anti-hero going on to like a villain, the way he's going. So I like the character. I like this guy.
Z-Man?
Listen, man, I thought they did wonderful when it came to your boy Feyd, man. I thought they did wonderful when it came to who he is as a person and the relationship that he does have with the Bene Gesserit. And do you remember when how Lady Margot ends up luring him into her?
Oh yeah.
For him to carry on the baby and carry on his.
Wait, so does that happen in the book as well?
Yeah,
the way that went down?
Yeah. But the only on the book is Count Finrin, who is in a relationship with Lady Margot, knows of like the Bene Gesserit's ideas and ideology, and he accepts that she has to do that in order to keep the bloodline continuing. And he's kind of a cook for lack of a better word. Yeah, but in terms of
and Zeman, so don't say his name. Don't.
Well,
resist the urge. Resist the urge.
Yeah, no, just like Joe Felix. Anyway, when it comes to Feyd, I feel like his interpretation was great. I thought the whole aspect of introducing him and that cinematic choice of going black and white to kind of illustrate the differences between where he's at and where Paul's at, and this whole aspect of this guy's just menacing, and that's just the way his brain works, and how this guy is the Bene Gesserit were trying to control him, and this guy impulsively just challenges Paul to a fight. Again, the fight, I don't think it was as close. It felt like in the book, it felt like Paul was kind of playing around with them until things got serious. But when it comes to Feyd and that whole aspect and who he is as a person, I thought they were straight on point in terms of the type of character he is. He doesn't have that much of a role. Like it's not like one of those cases where you'd be like, I wanted to see more of Feyd because he
like,
doesn't have that much of a role.
Yeah, he's no. I remember in the book he's hardly in it. But Zima, that hence is my issue. So the Baron is hardly around. Feyd-Rautha is hardly around. The film that's why it feels like the film is missing something. I mean, we're going to get to the deleted scenes and the deleted characters like Fenring. So
you know what it is? I felt like in this case they took the artistic liberty of focusing on Feyd because they felt like this was going to harp into. Do you remember when Lady Jessica was like, "You should have took our side to to Revenant Mother," and the Revenant Mother was like, "There is no side," and that was like that was the whole depiction behind Feyd-Rautha and the fight between him and Paul Atreides. It's going to lead up to that whole aspect of there is no controlling of destiny. You can't control things. There's certain things you can't control, and they felt like they had a control over him compared to Paul Atreides. So it's kind of harboring in and leading up to a build-up for the next movie. I think that's why they were so harbent on him. And
like, guys, just imagine if there was more between these two guys. Just imagine if there was a much more of an interplay between more of them. So they actually had because you have two quality actors here. Okay, but the issue is that Baron is so non-existent that it actually harms Feyd-Rautha, because the Feyd-Rautha character would even be much more better if we actually went deeper into the relationship, because there's a clear relationship that Baron has with Rabban and how he has with your boy here, though. So, but it's like,
they could have definitely harbored into that. And the guy that was missing out again, how I was kind of disappointed in that subplot. That would have added more intensity to the relationship between the Baron and Feyd, and how they basically see themselves and how they could be easily manipulated in certain situations by the Emperor and whatnot and everyone else. And I felt like they could have leaned onto that, but they decided not to take that, and they decided to focus on him because, again, he is a projection of what Paul is. He is under the guidance of, or under the control of the Bene Gesserit compared to Paul, who they can't control as much. So it kind of felt like they took that in order to lead up to Doom Messiah more so than anything. But he's a fantastic character. I mean, honestly.
So Casey, your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty well done. And Elvis as Feyd-Rautha, man.
Don't call him Elvis, bro.
He looks like Elvis.
I mean,
I know, but still, don't call him Elvis.
He looks like Holland, bro. Someone said he looks like Holland.
Yeah, it's
Holland.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Haaland. For sure, he looks like Haaland, man.
Yeah, but Havoc, I think, and I agree with Z-Man here, and they did cut off a bit of a relationship between him and Baron. And the character, like, again, who is between them is they just completely cut him out. So the route that Denny has chosen is basically that he's just like a mirror to Paul, like just a second option for the Bene Gesserit. Which, I mean, I think that worked, at least for the movie. But this is another criticism I can get, like, from book fans, which is that they should have, like, increased the relationship between him and Baron. I get that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's like, okay, you know what? Let's actually deal with this stuff right now, man. So I want to talk about the deleted characters and your thoughts. Oh yeah. Just sorry, Jim, go for it.
No. I have to go. Like I share like a lot of what Zeman said, but yeah, I have to go. I think I have to watch this movie twice.
Are you sure?
Bro, I'm watching it third time this week.
Yeah, I'm watching this. Please.
Okay, Jim, peace out.
I cannot get that 70 ticket, bro. Like, it's hard. You know, it's full at 3:40 a.m. Listen to me. The show at 3:40 a.m. was booked.
Well, this movie better make a lot of money then. Okay, better make a lot of money.
HH, man. I went this Wednesday to the cinema to watch it, right? Bro, the amount of people, it felt like cinema was back. It felt like it was back because the amount of people that were there that were just in awe of the movie. Nobody.
Actually, no, wait. Let's say that because I want to talk about how much we think the movie is going to make. So let me just hit this real quick. So deleted scenes. So I think one of the main. So there were two main characters that were deleted. So we're going to talk about both of them. But the first one is your boy. I think Thufir Hawat, basically the Mentat, completely deleted totally. Good or bad call? And also, so basically, now this comes with the other guy. We'll get to Fenric, where he said that it was painful, but he decided to focus on the Bene Gesserit and the whole thing about trying to convert guys religiously rather than this route. So, good call or bad call?
Bad call.
No, this I agree. It's a bad call. Yeah,
it's a bad call. It's a bad call. You know how you're mad about the development of certain characters throughout the line, and Baron being one of them, and the whole thing of Feyd's development, and we get to know more about him. It was a bad call in that sense because he had more of a relationship, and the fact that this guy was held by the Harkonnen as an Atreides mentat, and he was working with them. You know, and this guy was being literally held hostage by poison because he has to take antidotes and whatnot. And the only person that could give him that is the Baron. I felt like that aspect could have been harbored into that in order to give you more scenes and for you to see the development from the Harkonnen side. I felt like that. I understood why they're so adamant in building up to Dune Messiah and that whole thing of Paul Atreides and Destiny and him being the Mahdi, but I felt like they could have elaborated on that relationship to the point where the finite point of the last scene, you have more of a build up for what these characters are before they end up dying. And it could have been a great character development moment because it's not.
You mean by having the Mentat student there?
Yeah. We could have seen more into it, and we could have seen more of a person that isn't from them, that doesn't have a relationship with them.
No, but how about this though? So, like Denis Villeneuve said that he doesn't like to include deleted scenes, because it just feels like they shouldn't be included. And for me, I think...
Yeah, him and Nolan.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think both of them are numbskulls for saying that. You're freaking morons. No, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me explain why they're idiots here. So basically, let me give you a little bit of a film history. So the guy who really made the director's cut popular was Ridley Scott with Blade Runner. And they're like about 4 or 5 cuts and everything. So he made it like popular. Here's the thing. your version, it exists. You see, when you make films, like I used to do films a long time ago and everything, the making of a film is the editing. You shoot. You just, even stuff that you don't think you need, just shoot it instead. But stuff you put as stuff that you've edited. But the whole point of a deleted scenes is that this has nothing to do with your film. But these are just stuff that, okay, it works, doesn't work. Because I'm a guy where whenever I get a DVD, I always look at deleted scenes and I'll be like, okay, I see why you deleted it. Oh, I see why you deleted it. And I was like, hang on, this would have worked in the film. Oh, this could have worked in the film. Actually, you know what? This doesn't make sense. So, but the fact of it is that imagine if you're an actor and you've done all that work, and this guy literally says that all that stuff you've done is never going to see the light of day. That is asinine. You're a freaking moron to do that.
It's not only that. There's a reason why you have re-releases for people for aspects that you didn't have time to build upon. I understand why you took the creative route in certain characters in certain moments because you're harboring on one thing, defining the movie. But at the same time, once it's all said and done and wrapped up, and there's going to be a second release of it, you would want to put all the parts that you didn't have.
And also, Ziman, even more so, look at Lord of the Rings. Look at what's it called, Kingdom of Heaven. Look at Aliens.
Okay. That's the only movie I know that actually improves a lot with the latest.
Aliens. Have you seen the Aliens Extended Edition?
I've only seen
it's
the
a different film.
Edition. No, but I've only seen that.
Okay. Oh, but trust me, the theatrical edition is like a cheap action film. But when you watch, because I saw the theatrical edition first, then when I see the extended edition, oh, it's a different film. So my thing is that most extended editions actually improve upon the film. So my thing though is that if this clown got out of his own freaking ass and said, you know what, on the DVD, for anybody who's watching, this is the extended edition, you may find a lot of people probably actually prefer that than what we got. Because I'm telling you right now. Now, I may not like the film a whole lot more, but I do believe that my view of the film will improve if he had the extended edition, because I'm like, oh yeah, now that makes sense. Oh, now that makes sense. Okay, so this now makes sense. Because if you now put these two characters, Hans Fenric and the Mentor, and I'm like, okay, you've now added a lot more weight to the story. I'm like, okay, these characters are now more full. So by the time we get to the end, the entire story as a whole has now been added a lot more texture, because basically the film, it makes sense that they did this, because I'm like, this film just feels empty. It feels like if stuff is missing from this film, because it feels like we have jumped from too many eras.
But that's the thing.
I know why. Sorry, Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah.
I put in my comment. That's the thing with adaptations from books and other stuff, that you're not always going to get that big piece that you see in a book in a movie. That's the problem. Like, you'd be like, I expected this, but you're going to see something else. It's like that.
No, but Elijah, my issue is that, no, that's true, but look at Lord of the Rings. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that Peter Jackson didn't include, but there are certain aspects that you can't go without. So, of course, when you adapt, things have to be cut. That's just the whole point of adaptation. But there are certain things that are crucial to make your story work. And the character of the Mensat is crucial because he plays a crucial role, because by including him, that actually brings the Baron, the Harkonnens, and actually increases the Baron's role, because he has so much to do with the Baron, the Harkonnens, and everything.
HH, not to mention, like, I think in the film they mention like the Butler and Jihad, right? They mention that. And and how they don't use AI, they use they use Mentat more so than anything, and Space Guide and Spices and whatnot. But I felt like that could have been elaborated by, you're expanding the world and you're showing a Mentat at work and how important he is to that society.
Exactly,
from the Harkonnens' point of view.
No, because you see, because Ziman, Ziman, my thing is that you see, when you see this scene, people are like, okay, what the heck is this dude? So guys are like, okay, this is interesting. Like, what is he doing? What is he about? What's his relationship? And then that is why we're now going to part two, like, oh, now you know, because you were only giving a hint of what this guy was about. Because, okay, what is he doing? So by the time you go into part two, like, oh, these are what these guys are about. So now, when we look at this in part one, it's irrelevant. So we've seen a character use these specific powers, And now in part 2, he literally does not exist. What? It's stupid.
I think the missed opportunity here is that Dune, right? It's a very human-specific book for a reason, because, and Zeman explained like what happens, like what in the Butlerian Jihad and all that, like why humans are so important in the universe. I think they could have expanded and explained like why that is with this character, because like the Baron, like he needs him, he needs that mentor for for his work, and why these people have so much power, like the Spies Guild, the Bene Gesserit, the Mentat Guild. These are things that he could have expanded upon in the movie. I will give it that.
Not to mention, when you remember when Duke Leto ended up dying, right? He ended up killing his mentat. That's why he was holding him as a hostage, as a prisoner. Like I felt like you could have. I thought that was going to be the current trajectory behind Hawat and everything, and not to mention the whole thing of like Lady Jessica being a traitor, like them thinking that she's a traitor. And
the whole thing.
And how it's a mindset throughout the whole movie. They missed that opportunity to build the world and build characters along with that, because he's had impact in certain characters. He's had impact in terms of driving the plot and who he is as a person. It's like I kind of feel like that was a missed opportunity. But not to afterwards. It's crazy.
So yes, bro, it's effed up, bro. So let's even combine these two now.
We're gonna talk about the cook.
No, we need to talk about Paul though. Like that's the best thing.
Oh no. So basically, so Paul and Chani, are you happy with the change that was made? Huge, massive change from the book.
I understood
I understand.
But I'm gonna keep it real. Their bond was much stronger in the book than it was perceived in the film. I understand it's an adaptation; you can't put everything into it. But them losing their first kid, that wasn't a part of it. Them,
but because there's no freaking time. Like, how much time do you have of like pregnant?
Oh God.
Yeah. Them.
Elijah,
That's why you shouldn't be there.
That's what I'm talking about earlier.
You shouldn't be there, man.
Elijah, well, actually, you said adaptation. You said adaptation, bro. So
yeah. Them not including the relationship between Chani and Leah Kine, in terms of them losing a father figure, both of them, or a mother figure in the movie. In that case, them losing a parent. That was a bonding moment between the two characters. And I felt like in the book, it was more understandable and perceived, and the way they build up to her leaving towards the end when Paul Atreides proposes to Princess Irulan, right? She ended up leaving. But in the book, Lady Jessica ends up telling her, people will remember you as the true wife of Paul Atreides, and that you're gonna have to serve a role, and she serves a role in Dune Messiah. So I don't know how they're gonna try to connect these two pieces, because they fleshed her out more, right? They fleshed her out being more of she was more flirtatious and open to him in the book. In this one, she's more skeptical, and they build that relationship through time. But at the same time, if you're gonna build up to the point where she leaves, that doesn't make sense to me. How are you going to bring her back?
But you know what? But let me ask you, what is the first voice we hear in Dune Part 1?
It was her.
The Sadukar?
Yeah, it's no. Oh, okay, Casey. Beyond, okay, after the freaking intro, like the first character voice, it's her. And what is the last image that we see in this film? It's her. So I think for his take, he's just said, Chani is going to be my key through line. I'm going to be like my moral censor of this, which is very different from the book.
That's the change he's doing. And
so his main change is that it's like, no, Chani is very important and is a key character role. So it's going to be now. Don't tell me anything about Dune Messiah because I've not read Dune Messiah. So it's going to be interesting to see how because the fact that she's the first voice we hear in Dune Part 1 and she's the very last image that we see in Dune Part 2 after she's left Paul where he's in everything. I'm like, okay. He's obviously saying that, I'm using Chani in a completely different way.
I have a feeling.
It's not two wives. It's one is a concubine, the other one.
I have a feeling that
Has to be a
and it's not a spoiler or anything, like by just my gut feeling that
no. Casey, say nothing. Say nothing.
No. It's just I'm just guessing it. It's not a spoiler, bro.
I don't even want you to guess. I don't even want you to guess. Don't even guess.
No. That's my whole point. Is like they messed her up, and she isn't like a moral compass, and she does affect his decision. She does affect his decision making. But how do you bring her back? And remember,
but actually, no. Do you know what I think it is? Because if you look at Dennis Foot, so you look at Sicario, the star is Emily Blunt. You look at Blade Runner 2449. That's like Scientist Woman is very key to the entire story.
His daughter.
So I think for him, he reads the book and is like, no, I don't want it just to be. Oh, this is just Paul's.
I'm actually upon watching it, my first thought was because Airline has more. I know that every chapter she ends up having like a little moment where she's talking about the history of Dune and everything.
Yeah.
Has that in every chapter, letter from her. But when it comes to her and the way she's perceived, Prince Airline, I was kind of like, that's kind of weird because the Revenant mother tells her like she's her best student, even though in the book I remember her not being a good student enough to be a Jenny Besseret.
Wait, hold on. Prince Airline, was she even a freaking? So is she like a Bene Gesserit?
No, she's a Bene Gesserit. No, in the books, she's a Bene Gesserit. In the books, yes.
Yeah. But didn't they state that she was kind of a failure? They perceived her as a failure. I remember that.
Yeah. He changed it.
No, wait, hold on. So for Paul and Chani, so do you think the characters worked from what you saw for Paul and Chani?
Yeah.
They worked, but I think they worked in the sense that they stretched the argument and the debate between the North and the South. I don't think there was as much of a rift in the book compared to what they showed. So I felt like in that sense, and her being the cry of reasoning and trying to stop this holy war and everything, it works in that sense that she's the one that's grounding him. She's the one that's grounding him as a savior. She is his anchor. But it doesn't work in the sense that what happens in the end, I don't know how Paul Atreides trying to accomplish everything in Doom Messiah goes into that run. So that's where it's like we're gonna have to see Doom Messiah in order to come up with concrete of how well she was used.
Yeah.
But I thought she did. I thought she was.
Wait. Let me come to AK just the new cases. So AK, your thoughts on Paul and Chani, the characters?
Yeah, I think in terms of the acting, it was good. I thought it didn't look awkward in any sense, but I think the last scene of the movie kind of puzzled me. It's like she's leaving. She doesn't want to be like part of this holy war that Paul has now instigated, in a sense. But how is she going to? I don't know how she will be part of the next movie, if that makes sense.
I think do all the Fremen like
because
how? But it's every single Fremen believing thingy, because she may just go out and maybe there's like a specific tribe or particular like enclave of Fremen who aren't with this whole holy war stuff.
All of them are like
all of them are followers.
Ate the speech, like all of them were following him.
Yeah.
So
No. Okay, you're right. If that's true, then it's going to be quite hard to see how she's involved unless things turn and twist in Dune Messiah, and then she is maybe one person to try to course correct things, and she just has like her own separate story, separate from everything. But but do you like how they were both handled, like their story arcs though?
I think as Z-Man said, their relationship kind of showed like the main argument, I'd call of the story, the difference between like this the Messiah like figure versus the voice of logic, pretty much. So that kind of argument was shown well in the relationship between the two characters. So I thought it was done well. My confusion is just like at the end, how are they gonna incorporate her in the third movie? That's my only thing. If they don't incorporate her at all, then as much as we're talking about it, it's a waste of a character at the end of the day. So That's my thing on this.
So
My question is-
Elijah, go for it. Elijah.
Yeah. I was gonna say my question is obviously, is Dune Messiah confirmed?
More or less, yeah.
It is.
It's in the writing.
It's basically it is like this film is going to make crazy money. Like I think Legendary are one of the companies. They said like they're working actively. Like basically it's happening. So basically it's down to him whether he wants to do it next or not.
No, he said
because I think he wants to do Cleopatra or something. So
no. He said he wants to do the Rendezvous of Rama. It's another sci-fi novel, basically. That's what he wants to do.
But Casey, here's the thing: they're going to point a gun to his head and put money down.
He said He said he wants to do Dune, but he said he wants to take like a break right now between Dune 2 and Messiah.
And Casey, I'm saying that these guys are so desperate for money that if this thing like makes crazy money, they'll put a gun to his head and say, "Mates, you better start Je suis voulez-vous Eiffel Tower your pain chocolat ass to the."
Oh, he's Canadian. He's French Canadian. He's not.
Oh please, the guy's a French accent, man. He's French. J2 West, Paul and Chani, what are you saying?
Yeah, I agree with AK because I haven't read Dune Messiah, so I don't know how it. Because the ending is she's the only one that is because she's the one that doesn't bow to him. I'm right in thinking she's the only friend that doesn't bow to him, innit?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know how that's going to patch up. I'm a little confused as well because I haven't read Dune Messiah, so I don't know how they're going to sort that, but maybe it'll work. I mean, the acting wise and like the chemistry between the two, like it fits well. Like they're both good actors, so obviously it's going to pan well on screen. They've got good chemistry with each other. I can understand their relationship a bit, but she's more. Well, he's like getting invested into this whole being powerful. He wants the power basically. He's falling into that kind of trap where he's becoming a little bit. He's not as good as he was before. He's not innocent basically. He's getting more power and then he's going to war and stuff, and she doesn't be involved in that. So she's the opposite side. She's like, you told me one thing and then you done the other thing. So it is what it is.
I've said that since Dune 1. I never saw Paul as a hero for some reason.
Yeah, he's
not a hero. He's a protagonist.
He's never a hero.
He's an anti-hero.
I was making a thing about the protagonist. Even if he's not a hero, a character, especially whether you're a hero, an anti-hero, a cook and everything, character is character. You need to have a strong character. So not about him being a hero, it's about have you developed a character where, I know what this guy's about. I know what he's about. And I just don't feel like if I know who the Paul character is. I've been told lots of stuff. I've not been shown. Remember, it's called show, don't tell. Yeah, I've been told that, he's this great messiah. He has this great powers and everything. But scene to scene to scene, dialogue-wise, writing-wise, I'm like, yeah, it's really good acting, but I don't know who, I knew who Gandalf was, Luke was, Rambo was. I know. You have to tell me what this character is so I know what he's about. I know this is his characteristics, his mannerisms, what he's about.
You still don't understand what the Paul character is still at the end of these two movies. Like, you still don't understand where he is.
No, put it this way. I know in general his place in this story. But if you tell me, what is the character of Paul? Like, what is his character? I don't know. What is his personality? What is his personality? I don't know what Paul's personality is. I know his role in the grand scheme of things of his story, but what is his personality? I don't know what his personality is. It's like, bro, I can tell you top to bottom Frodo's personality, Samwell's personality, Gandalf's personality. I can tell you their personality to the detail of this is how they act. Paul is just and that's I just got my issue with all of his films, Denis Villeneuve's films, they all look amazingly great. His characters are not very strong. And this is in all of his films. And I've watched all his films. So
hold on. You don't think? Hold on, no. You don't think the characters in Prisoners were done well?
No, Prisoners. They were
even in Prisoners.
No.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I've not seen that I've not seen that in a while though. But yeah, Hugh Jackman. But remembering, I'll give you that. But I'm not saying that I will.
But what are you talking about? In Arrival, bro, her character is pretty well done.
No, I did not like Arrival. I did not like the movie.
I can understand you Blade Runner. I get the Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. You see, I'll give you.
Great visual. It's a good story. I get the story, but the character of Officer K and the other stuff.
Oh no, Vapid.
Not.
But if you've seen Sicario, Benicio del Toro, he's really good. Yeah, that's a good character. If you watch the Sicario, but I like Sekiro 2 but better. All right, now let's do some predictions. So the film is out. And obviously Casey is going to personally fund this film's budget and everything. So basically, Casey will be 60% of this film's earnings. So are we saying a bill? Easy bill?
Yeah.
900.
It's at 205 million now. So
No. Let's see how the second weekend goes.
204, 205, I think.
Guys, let's keep it like, what is it competing against? Because
that's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah.
Like the next big film is what? Yeah.
No, but that's a different demographic. But that's a different. No, but that's a completely different demographic, right? Kung Fu Panda.
See, those are kids. Those are kids. So no adults is actually Kung Fu Panda was money though.
No,
Part 1 was money. Part 2 was alright. Part 1 was good.
Part 2 and 3 were garbage. Only 1 was good.
2 and 3 was trash. Part 1 was great. Part 1 was amazing. Part 1 was good.
I might do it for nostalgia.
Okay. Yeah, like it was. Yeah. Like it just got a bit too weird and everything. But look, my thing. No, I think this makes a bill because my thing though is IMAX, bro. Like IMAX is sold out. So that's a big premium thing. And also the next big film, I think is Deadpool and Wolverine, which is what? Is that May?
I think it's Planet of the Apes.
Are we can
Planet of the Apes. Wait, when is that out?
Next month, I think. Not.
Also, Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah, when is that
out?
Mad Max.
That's no. It's Godzilla X Kong.
What about Madam Web?
Actually, no. But so Godzilla.
No. Who said Madam Web?
I did. I'm looking.
So basically, AK is right. So the next big one is Godzilla Kong, which looks trash, but that's 29th of March. So this has a clean run for pretty much most of March.
People are gonna watch Godzilla Kong though. Because it's just a CGI.
It was sold out.
People are going to flood to that thing, 100%. They're going to flood to that trash.
I went to a 1 p.m. show today. It was sold out. And this is 1 p.m. on Thursday, on a school day. But
So, and my thing though is that thing about the film though is, that's even what I said in my review. I personally didn't like the film, but for the casual moviegoer, I'd recommend it. And I'll say, go watch this on the biggest screen with the best sound system. Because for the casual moviegoer, like, I'm like, as a visual spectacle in IMAX, this thing looks amazing. So most people are like saying, like, bro, whether you like the film or not like the film, on a visual level, sound design, production level, this thing is freaking ridiculous. So it's gonna make a bill easily.
No, we actually need to talk about Hans Zimmer also, bro. When his score starts playing, right? In the hall.
Casey, Hans Zimmer is the best thing about both films, bro. So it is what it is. Like, I was looking more forward to his soundtrack than this film, bro. Like, it's the best thing about both. Bro, I've been listening to his soundtrack like for the past week. He's the best thing about the freaking film, bro. So no, but look, I think is no. This is making
more than that.
Okay, who thinks this doesn't make a bill?
It has to, because if it makes
it does or doesn't
in 6 days, 7 days. I mean, and there's nothing else in between. It can hit a bill in the month.
My issue is that word of mouth, good reviews, IMAX, and the next big release is the 29th of March.
No, because
it's a 94. It's a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's good.
I'm trying to compare to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer made like around 950 million, which is R-rated, and this had a little bit better opening than that. So my guess is like it's a movie that will have like the same kind of run. Because,
for sure. I mean, like and also because an Oppenheimer, let's be real, Oppenheimer was feeding off of Barbie, really.
No, there's a guy
around Barbie's feeding off Oppenheimer.
Christopher Nolan, who has a cult.
No. Guys, don't come on. Let's be real. This is what I would say. Titanic tax. When you release a film that caters to women, they are sleeping in that damn cinema. So the marketing was like, you can watch Barbie. As well as this Oppenheimer thing as well. Like, if Oppenheimer didn't have the Barbie thing, it wouldn't have made as much money.
Agree.
It's the other way around. Barbie was taking off Oppenheimer.
They were playing with the Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer never did that.
Okay, J-Swiss, are you telling me that? So J-Swiss, you're telling me that people who would go and watch Oppenheimer could go and watch Barbie? if you go and watch Barbie, like, okay, cool, I'll go and watch Oppenheimer. And also, just a bit, it's freaking Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, you have to understand, that appeals, see, Barbie appeals to every living woman on this planet.
Exactly.
Not every single guy is going to go and watch Oppenheimer.
No,
Every single girl is going to go to watch Barbie.
No, and let's be honest. Greta Gerwig knows what women actually want. Like, she actually, because I was looking at her films, bro. Like, all of them have like a 70-60% female
like,
audience.
bro.
She knows her
Because I told you,
Maybe
it's called Titanic tax.
Maybe it's 'cause I'm
Titanic
biased.
tax, bro.
Maybe it's because I'm biased because I fucking hate Barbie. So
J2S, do you think I'm going to watch that bum ass movie? But it is. I'm just saying it is what it is. Like, you're dealing with little girls. When you're dealing with girls,
No. It's like women of all.
look at Taylor Swift. Like,
don't get me
once you appeal to girls and women,
Hmm,
it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
I unfortunately watched that movie.
Which
which
one?
one?
Okay.
Barbie.
Why?
Wait. So,
AK, if you say you watch it by yourself, I'm
No,
going
not
to
by
judge you.
myself. Not by myself. Yeah, basically, my cousin wanted to watch it. I was at her house, and I had nothing better to do. And it was at the movie, so I'd get food. So I just ate while watching it, and halfway through, I fell asleep.
So, AK, can I ask you a question? So, you've seen
Yeah.
Barbie, but you haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings.
That's crazy.
I barely go to the theater, but
No, come on, you have to see the Lord of the Rings, bro.
And
That's
I've
crazy,
watched
bro.
it. Like, but I sporadically watch movies. Like, I don't like watch movies like that. I very sporadically watch movies.
No, but come on, no, guys. I mean, like, let's be real. Like, see, this is making a bill. Like, because my thing is, there's nothing else, and guys will just keep on going back. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Are we sure this makes a bill? Because this film is good, but do you think this film is a mass appeal film? Because let's be real.
Of course.
Because it is an experience, like watching it in IMAX.
Yeah.
That's why I think people will watch
even
it.
if you don't understand the plot, people are gonna go just for that.
There's a lot of people that at the theater that were there just for the pure experience. IMAX, watching that in IMAX is glory galore, man. It's like, it's just the experience aspect behind it. I think people would want to go into that. Some people might not even care about the book or anything like that. They just might be interested in just the experience of watching it. Because let's be honest, it's pleasant on the eye. It's like you see scenes here or there on Twitter. Like, you're bound to be more interested in it. It kind of sells itself with its visuals.
Wait, has everyone here watched it in IMAX?
Yeah.
Good choices.
I mean, if you don't watch an IMAX, are you really watching it, man?
Yes, that's the whole point of the Oppenheimer as well. That's why I watched that in IMAX as well.
Yeah, I mean, this it's just gonna sell a lot. No way, it's not gonna sell that much.
Yeah, it's gonna double the Dune Part 1, definitely, because Dune Part 1 was
But
465.
remember, that was COVID tax, though.
No, not only that. They release it on IMAX. Sorry, on HBO Max at the same time. That's why he got pissed off with them.
Yeah, so at least it does double that. So it's gonna hit. It's gonna be between 900 and a billion at least.
Yeah.
Because for me, look, I mean, this because. So are we saying Deadpool Wolverine makes a billy as well?
Yeah.
No, that's making a bill. That's making a bill.
Wait,
I actually don't want it to for some reason.
What movie is the highest grossing in like all of history?
Avatar 2.
That's
Avatar 1.
Avatar 2.
No, 1.
Avatar 1.
Oh, is this?
Released.
Oh yeah, Avatar 1. So basically, it was
Avatar...
Avengers and the game. For basically, let me take you through the history. Okay, so and I have history with this. So the year was 1997. And my friend, see, that's so it was 1997. And me and my basically, I was living in Geneva with some Guardians, and me and my friend were like, "Oh yeah, remember this ship that sank? Titanic? Oh, they're making a film. Oh, who's making it? James Cameron, the guy that did the Aliens, the guy that did T1, T2.
James Cameron didn't do Aliens. It's really
Aliens.
Oh, so okay.
No, Aliens is part 2. So Aliens, T1, T2. Oh wow, let's go and so we're going to watch it, and I was just like, okay. Remember, this was where DiCaprio was just a normal guy, and This is why I despise the DiCaprio. Because I despise it. So we watched and everything, and we're like, now, AK, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what happened in the last 30. Do you know why? There were 3 teenage girls seated in front of us. For the last third of the film, me and my friend couldn't say anything because they were basically crying for like the last third of the whole freaking film. So I was like, what is this? And also, DiCaprio, remember, I was young then. We were both young. So I was like, DiCaprio was the most disgusting. Yes, I was young. So, and for me, I was like, bro, I wish the guy drowned, bro. Actually, no, he didn't drown. But I wanted him to drown even earlier. No. I wanted him to drown even earlier. So basically, so put it that way. So it comes out. And here's the thing about Titanic. Titanic is actually fake. You see, Avengers, Return of the King, Avatar is real. Most people haven't seen Titanic. If you ask most people, they've seen Return of the King. They've seen Avatar. They've seen Avengers.
Everyone has seen Titanic.
No.
I've seen Titanic.
No, but put it this way. A lot of people that I've asked have never seen Titanic. But do you know how it's made all its money?
How?
There are women who have seen the film about 20 times, 30 times in the cinema. Women watched it about 30, 40 times because it's a romantic film. It's a tearjerker. So that was number 1 for ages.
It's not even that sad. What do you mean tearjerker? It's not even that sad.
AK, you're not a girl.
Ending
you're
is
not a girl.
sad.
No. If you're a woman, you cry at the end, bro. It's basically it's a chick flick masked as a disaster movie. So that was number 1 for a long time.
Yeah.
And then it was Return of the King.
No. Hold on. No, you're wrong.
It was Return of the King.
No. Havoc. It said number 1 until Avatar 1.
Actually, no. Sorry, you're right. Return of the King was number 2.
Yes.
It came close, but Return of the King was number 2. And that's why me and my family, we were pissed off because we're like, hang on, why can't we put this bomb-ass chick flick? Because Return of the King, everybody watched it. And we're like, bro, this is a proper events film. How is a proper events film losing to a damn chick flick? But it's what happened. And then James Cameron, the same man, came with Avatar 1. And that's just 3D tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first proper film on 3D.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And guys, say which one.
It was the first film I watched at theater, by the way. The first time I watched at theater.
Wow, AK, you're young. No, but see, here's the thing though. Avatar, story-wise, is garbage. Guilty pleasure. That thing in 3D is amazing.
Yes.
In terms of 3D, basically that's what James Cameron, he's like a technical guy, so it's worked in 3D. So then it was that. Then it was Endgame. I was like, oh, Endgame. And then Avatar got released and then, okay, but so basically, Avatar, it's never going to get beaten, never. It'll never be beaten.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
hold
maybe
on.
James Cameron will beat it.
No.
Avatar 3.
The only thing, James Cameron, the only thing other than James Cameron that can beat Avatar is if they make a really good Star Wars film.
Okay.
Well, they're not going to make a good Star Wars
Yeah,
film.
yeah,
Okay, no. Z-Man, this is in a
No, because
fancy world.
he's right.
Star Wars is done. But I just said if in a hypothetical, if they actually make a really good Star Wars film, that is the only thing that can, because Star Wars fans are the closest things to chicks and Titanic and stuff.
Relax. No, but have a Force Awakens, right? If it was even half good, it would have beaten Avatar.
No, it has to be good.
No, it was not a good movie.
Put it this way: if Force Awakens was a better film, it would beat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So basically, if Luke Skywalker was actually Luke Skywalker, or put it this way: if Last Jedi Luke Skywalker was really Luke Skywalker, that would probably beat it, because Star Wars fans are there. That's a whole different level, bro.
It caters to, like, I'm sorry, man. Star Wars died, bro. After the whole trilogy, it died.
Oh no, it's no Star Wars is done.
No. But when you see all this, hold on. But when you see all this, you see like Disney destroying all these movies. You have to respect people like Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, and Cameron, bro. Because they are keeping the theater business alive right now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, no.
You have to respect them.
Okay, this is where it gets it. Okay, let's talk. Honestly, no. Casey, bless you. Now, Casey, let's do the Casey. Let's get real, guys. So this. You know what? This is what I wanted to talk about. Screw Dune 2. This is a real discussion I want to talk about. Now, yes, Elijah. Yes. We'll get it. Now, let's keep it a stack. Villeneuve, Nolan, super talented. Yeah. Super talented.
Best two directors right now. Go on.
if you say so. But these guys, they're not James Cameron. They're not Spielberg. They're not
they're different.
Lucas.
Yeah, they're different.
But my thing is, see, Dune can never be what Star Wars was. Dune can never be what the Matrix was. You see, when you watch The Matrix, that's changed everything. Star Wars, that's changed everything. Dune is not going to have this kind of effect that there's even Dark Knight. As good as people thought Darkness was not Star Wars. It wasn't The Matrix.
No,
it wasn't The Matrix.
Come on, Dark Knight changed things. Whether you like it or not, Dark Knight did change.
What? Wait, hold on. Casey, what did Dark Knight change? Didn't we still have that Batman v Superman, but that clown Snyder?
No, but that's I don't know. That's Warner Bros.
Yeah, Zeman, thank you. Yes, we did. No, bro. Star Wars changed cinema.
Yeah.
Do you know how many Matrix rip-offs there were after The Matrix? Come on.
No, because no. With Nolan, right? Hold on. Here's the thing. With Nolan, you can't copy him. The guy he's too genius, bro. Come on,
bro. It's not
how many people can write scripts like that?
It's not like it's
he went away.
He left because he's afraid of the conversations, man. This is my problem. This is why Christopher Nolan's the GOAT, man. This guy, he hates on him to the point where he denies this guy has done multiple works. And The Dark Knight is not as bad as he perceives it to be. Not to mention, Star Wars is much easier to get than Dune, bro. That's the thing, bro. It follows the hero's journey really easily. Like, it's pretty easy to follow the story.
No, Star Wars is inspired by Dune.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Lucas himself accepted it.
Yeah, and well, cinema-wise, I don't think Dune is going to hit the Star Wars level, but story-wise, I think it's clear. It's only the ending that we don't know anything about.
Yeah. So sorry.
Great, look at how
I break. Oh no, look, see, no, because my issue here is that look, see, Dune could have been a generation Star Wars.
It is. It is.
No, it's not. No,
it's not.
No,
it's
not. No, it's not.
Who is?
No, there isn't one.
No, it is. By default,
no,
it is.
It's not. No, it's not.
A sci-fi trilogy.
No. Dune is just Dune isn't going to have the same kind of cultural effect and impact that Star Wars or Matrix had. No, it won't have it.
No. But that's mainly down to, let's be honest, bro. Star Wars is the easiest shit to follow, man. Like you know.
No. Whether it's easy, Whether it's easy not to follow, facts are facts. Zeman, are you going to lie to me and tell me that Dune is going to have the same impact as the freaking Matrix or Star Wars?
It's not because it came out first in cinema, so it's going to obviously have more impact. It's like Pele's going to have more impact in terms of what he did for football compared to other football that come ahead of him. Like
wait, hold on. Matrix came after Star Wars. Decades after Star Wars.
It was a different sci-fi film. Like it was done like
the sci-fi in general. I think they're gonna have more impact. But if we're talking about impact literacy wise and what it means, Dune has had far more impact in terms of that compared to Star Wars. Star Wars is film related more so than anything.
No, can you bring up this comment? I agree with him.
No,
I agree with him.
I disagree. Yes. You see, here's the thing. Let me use a. You have to be there. Now, guys. I want you guys to be honest here. And so only me and Elijah might be on the same plane here.
Not really.
How old were you guys when Fellowship of the Ring came out?
I was about
remember, this is 01.
6 years. Yeah.
I don't think I was born yet.
I was tiny.
I think I was in the ball set.
I think I was probably still spare at the time.
No, I was born.
So basically, my thing, guys, Lord of the Rings was unlike anything. The impact of Lord of the Rings was insane. And Dune isn't that though. Like once those films hit back to back, 01, 02, 03, bro.
I'm sorry.
The impact. You can't call this Lord of the Rings generation. Lord of the Rings was insane.
No. For me, Lord of the Rings is the greatest trilogy, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just saying, in terms of storytelling and all that, and the visuals and all that, I think Dune is the next thing.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is. It's going to surpass. It's going to surpass Star Wars in that aspect. I think Star Wars.
Wait.
I don't think in terms of popularity. No, not in terms of popularity.
No, not in terms of popularity. Obviously, I'm talking about in terms of story because it has a better story than. I'm sorry, Star Wars. It's like. I don't want to be that guy, man. I don't want to get the Star Wars brigade against me and whatnot. it's like being against Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
See, for me, I'm a Matrix guy. My older brothers are Star Wars guys, so I'm the Matrix guy. But
No, but
even if I'm not a big Star Wars fan as much as my brothers. That's a great story, bro.
no, Havoc. And the issue with like Matrix and Godfather is that the third film it destroys them. Like both those, like first two movies.
No, the third film doesn't exist. Now, here's the thing though. Return of the Jedi is the weakest film of those two classics. It's still
I actually think
a
he's the
decent
best,
film.
but I actually think Return of the Jedi is the best.
Jedi is the best?
Yeah, bro. I think because this is something like John
Wait,
Candy
hold
pointed
on.
out.
You like those Oompa Loompas?
That's the only bad part. That's people like this.
Bro,
Listen,
come
and
on,
Havoc.
bro. I
George
can't
Lucas-
vouch for those Oompa Loompas.
No,
Man. I can't vouch
Havoc.
for those Oompa
George
Loompas. Man.
George Lucas is a billionaire because he kept the rights to those Oompa Loompas. Like he sold a lot.
It's true.
Can we talk about John Luca not being a great writer, but he has great concepts, but I don't think it's.
No, he's a garbage writer.
Yeah,
No. I think he's a good storyteller. He just doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He
got great concepts.
basically, he's an amazing at ideas. Like his ideas and concepts is amazing. Screenplay, he's garbage. He's garbage. He's garbage writer.
Also, he's a very good director from like a technical point of view, obviously. Star Wars 1, bro. Come on.
Well, no. See, have you seen he did a film called THX?
That's
Really
his
good.
first one, right? That's his first one, or is
I
it?
think that was his first because he did one with Harrison Ford, which I forgot about cars. I can't remember the name of that film. But yeah, THX was like with Robert Duvall. Way back, really good. But that was back in the 70s when you had to be good. But see, Dune. You see, Dune. I don't think Dune is going to have the impact that I thought it would have because I thought Dune was going to be this is our Star Wars. This is this generation's Lord of the Rings.
It is.
It's not. It isn't.
It is. By default,
See, man,
it is. It's a
No.
sci-fi
Don't say
trilogy.
it. It's not our Star Wars. I don't think it is, bro. Come on.
It is.
No, what else
because-
do we have then?
No. We don't. It's okay. Put it this way. The closest thing, but even if it's trash, was the MCU. But MCU was ultimately trash.
Don't give me that.
No, wait. Hold on. I said it was ultimately trash.
MCU crap. No.
MCU was ultimately trash. But that was what was trying to be it, but it was ultimately trash.
No. When everything's said and done, MCU will be. Let's be honest. First of all, it's a whole MCU. There's a bunch of
Ziman. MCU is
universe.
trash. We understand it's trash.
MCU is trash, narratively speaking, compared to Dune. Like I think Dune is gonna have a trilogy that actually stands.
Well, hang on. Now,
No.
Don't you dare say Captain America.
You know what?
Don't you dare say Captain America.
Don't give me that Captain America.
Let me be
Please
a
don't.
fact here.
Please don't give me that.
There is
Captain
not
America.
a single character in all of Dune that you can connect with as much as Iron Man and Captain America.
You're not supposed to connect with them. Like Paul Atreides is not someone
Whoa,
you connect with.
no.
No
Characters
way,
are
come on,
Ziman, hang on. So tell me that the characters are just like empty vessels in Dune.
No. They're not.
Sorry, you connect with Tony Stark then. Are you kidding me?
Did you connect with a
No,
rich billionaire?
okay. Okay. Sorry, let me rephrase it.
The alcohol.
Well drawn characters. The characters of Captain America and Iron Man are a lot more well drawn and a lot more illustrated than pretty much any character in all of Dune. And Ziman, that's why. The reason why Dune is not going to have the desired impact is because let me land. Do you know why Dune will not have the desired impact? Despite the superb visuals, amazing music, amazing worlds and content design, the lack of characters, there is not a single memorable character in both Dune films. Not a single one.
There you go.
You're talking about the universe, and let's be honest. Captain America and Iron Man, it's not like they only started in their own movie. It's not like that's the only time we've seen them. These guys have been developed through what more than 10 films? Like let's not try to act like these guys haven't been around for that.
Wait, Young Buzz, I've seen enough of Dune and I've seen enough of Denis Villeneuve, so I know what Dune Messiah is pretty much going to be.
Mark my words. If Dune Messiah ends up hitting and it ends up doing good in terms of its portrayal of characters,
it can't be specific. I'm saying that it can't be Star Wars.
Because that's the Dune Messiah is supposed to be the end of his story. Like it's not a spoiler. Like that's.
Okay. So Jade Sweats, do you think Dune is this generation Star Wars?
It is to a certain point because there isn't anything in the cinema right now or anything that's coming out in the future that is on the Star Wars level. It might not reach the same like popularity and etc. like that, but it's the best thing. It's the best thing in the cinema to watch, to enjoy, to have an impact. Because there isn't anything out there. What is it to compare to?
HH likes the Spider-Man MCU.
Oh please! Oh please! Oh please! Oh please! No. Come on, Spider-Man is trash, bro. Get out of here, bro.
What about Madam Web, man?
Yeah, but it just shows you.
No, Simon, it's Madame. Okay, it's not Madam, it's Madame.
Madame Web, Madame.
It's Madame, that trash. Sorry, Jesus, continue, Jesus.
Yeah, like it's not going to same level of impact as a Star Wars or maybe a Lord of the Rings, but it might. But it's not going to the same level. But it's in that barometer of having an impact. Like what do we have to compare to Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, etc. If you're going back to now,
but my thing is the closest thing to Star Wars that I think we've had is The Matrix and Lord of the Rings. But I'd say specifically
Lord of the Rings is a completely
because
different
all three films. Oh no! I'm talking about impact on like culture and what basically impacts on culture. Like Lord of the Rings, bro. When those things hit, bro, everybody was talking about those films.
Yeah, it's a perfect trilogy. Yeah, it's a perfect trilogy.
But for me, I think I know. Here's the thing: before we got to Return of the King, Fellowship of the Ring, the first film, guys are like, what the hell is this? Like we had never seen anything like this before ever. Like a film on this scale that was this epic, that was basically we'd never seen this like a truly epic film done well. So, and my thing is not okay. We have to wait until Dune Messiah. From part one, we're like, bro, this is crazy. So, the effect that Fellowship of the Ring had and the effect that Two Towers had is not the same effects of Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2. Like those two films are supremely well made, but they're missing a bit of magic. There's just some specific magic that they are missing, man. And
it
might
not reach the same level, but it's the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
The whole thing is, if Dune Messiah, if that bangs as well, then we have a completely different opinion on it.
We will be back to this, man.
Exactly.
No, because
it's hard to compare because it hasn't finished. If it had finished and it was like this, then you could say that, but it hasn't finished yet.
Wait,
There's still Messiah to go. Is
the Dune movie arc gonna just end in Dune Messiah, or are they gonna adapt the other books?
I think they're gonna make it. He's not gonna make it, but
he said that Dune Messiah is the last one. That's the last one that he'll make.
Really sad.
Yeah, for him. Yeah.
But is it going to continue on with the? Do you know who the possible?
No, Ziman. This is how Hollywood works. If you make money,
bro,
they'll hire me, bro. If they have to hire Core to direct the next film, they'll
they're making a TV series. They're making a Bene Gesserit TV series on
they're doing that. But I think it's talking about the other books.
What is it called? Because they could fuck that up, bro. Or is it keeping up with the Bene
Gesserit?
Benji. So it's like,
called BG, the sisters.
Jesus.
What is it based off of? If it's based off of events or prior?
This is one of my favorite films of all time, but T2 didn't have the kind of impact overall that's Matrix. I think he had, but T2 is a big ass movie, bro.
Yeah,
T2 is a serious movie.
I talking like movie fans from like who are like your age, like around 100 years old, and all of them tell me like at least for the 90s, Matrix was the film that was the most impact.
Matrix was crazy, right? Because the thing about Matrix was bullet time. Like literally every film afterwards was bullet time. Like Matrix was literally, you're like, what the hell is this? Because you'd never seen just like the kung fu, what it was talking about, the character of Morpheus, the action scenes, the bullet time, the camera movements, slow. Like Matrix, that's in terms of I would argue that Matrix was more copied and more influential on the film industry than I think any film in history, than any like major popcorn film. Because Star Wars was like, because everything was making like the Matrix. So
no, it's not. And you know what the sick thing is? Like Wachowskis haven't done anything good after that. That's the sick part.
What is it?
The director's like Wachowski. How do you call him? Wachowski or
Wachowski. Oh yeah, bro.
Didn't she make the latest Matrix movie? That was
Zima.
really great.
Bro, this guy went on like 1 hour.
Wow.
Wait, this guy?
This guy said he was on Reddit, man.
Bro,
No, Habo went after.
Let me, bro. Matrix 4 broke me, bro. Matrix 4, that film broke me.
I still haven't seen it.
Matrix 4.
Don't. Elijah, thank you. Don't. No, Elijah, this is a mirage. Elijah, you are in a dream. Matrix 4 does not exist.
How
Matrix
good,
4
how
does not
good
exist.
is Matrix really? Because it
Is
had
it worse than
Matrix
3?
4 included in its
Yes.
Matrix
Much
4
worse.
is worse than 3.
Much. J2S, as hard as I say so, that's much worse. And bro, Matrix 3, bro, that broke my heart. Matrix 4 is, basically, it's almost as if like they're saying, fuck you. Literally, like it is shockingly bad. Like Matrix 3 is disappointing. Man, this is disappointing. Matrix 4 is a horrible film. I mean, my God. I mean, it is.
No, but Habo, this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So if he hits with Dune Messiah, right?
Okay, I mean, because this is what you're about to say. Can this man say? I mean, it depends on the nature of the film. You see, guys, you have to think about it. Like, when you're making this money, look at Avatar. That appeals, mass appeal. Endgame, mass appeal. Return of the King, mass appeal. Titanic, chicks. So the thing about it is, you have to have a film that the way you make it 2 billion is either mass appeal or chicks. And the thing about it is, Dune is such a complex story. It's so adult. It's so mature. I don't think it can make 2 billion.
I think its momentum is going to be carried on from the 2 movies leading up to it. That's why that's why I think it's going to carry on through it. Now,
wait, hold on. I'm a huge fan of Blade. That bullet time was brick, bro. Compared to what Matrix was doing, the bullet time was
So
did
Blade come before or after that?
No, Blade was 98. Matrix was 99.
I got a question. If you could, particularly for Have Hope, I know this guy just be hating on directors for no reason, even though Christopher Nolan is a GOAT. If you could change the director for Dune and someone redo it, and you had to pick one director, who would that be currently right now?
With a quality writer, the guy who was supposed to do it originally, Ridley Scott.
No, not this version of Ridley Scott. Sorry, not this version.
This version?
I say again, a quality writer. I'll say John Logan, the guy who did Gladiator. See, you're thinking about Ridley Scott. It's the writing is still quality. It's the writing that has been trash in his films. So my thing is that Ridley Scott, quality writer, because he was the guy that was supposed to do Dune back in the day. Apart from that, there's no one else. But for me, it's Ridley Scott.
Also, you call Denis Villeneuve arrogant, bro. Ridley Scott is the most arrogant actor I've ever seen in my life.
Casey. Anybody who made Alien and Gladiator can be
I give you
as
that.
they want, bro.
I give you that, but that doesn't give you the right to fuck up Austerlitz in Napoleon. Like, that's the most important.
Casey, yes, it does. Casey, anybody who made Gladiator and Alien, you can pretty much do whatever the heck you want, bro. Because those are 2 classics, bro.
His best movie is actually Blade Runner. But okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it this way. My favorite film of his is Blade Runner. Objectively, his best film, it's probably Gladiator, bro. See, Blade Runner is my favorite of his, but objectively speaking, like Gladiator, that's a classic film. Although Alien is good. I mean, I need to watch Alien again, though. Alien is good. Wait, whoa. So what? So basically, the Ben Gesserit will basically start having sex and start swearing and so forth. No, Tarantino, no. That's
No, but hold on. What's no? You're talking about.
Look, he's a racist and a sexist and a psycho. That's not a bad shout.
Tarantino, I'll give Tarantino credit.
No, but Tarantino is actually
Elijah Tarantino doing Dune.
No, not doing Dune.
Because no. We're talking about dialogues here. Like, he is the master of that.
True.
Yeah, but it's like...
Oh, no, see, it's true. No. Until we saw Blade Runner 2049. No, that's why Ridley Scott gave him Blade Runner. because Ridley Scott's like, oh no, this is the next guy that's going to be like me.
Yeah.
Then when I saw Blade Runner, I was like, nah, this guy ain't Ridley Scott, bro. He ain't Ridley Scott.
The hate you have for Nolan and him.
No, can I be here? Let's see. Nolan, they're two amazing directors. They're super talented. Like, bro, Memento for me is a masterpiece. Every Denis Villeneuve film I haven't liked, but every of his films are visually outstanding. On a visual level, the guy visually is doing stuff that there is no filmmaker to today that is probably on Denis Villeneuve's level visually. Nobody's on his level visually.
You do like Prisoners?
Like, it was, yeah, cool, but it wasn't a film like, oh man, I'm going to go back and watch. I was like, okay, good film, good story, crazy ending, but let's put it this way, yeah, good film. Same thing with like Sicario, cool. Arrival, cool until the very cheesy ending.
You know, I can actually give you Googler. Ryan Coogler. He might actually do a good job with Dune also.
Yeah.
I haven't seen I haven't seen him do sci-fi yet. So because my thing though is that
because I'm just
he's not very
because
good
Black
director,
Panther is kind of sci-fi. So
No. But see, Dune is like, you see, when you see even for when I saw Arrival, I was like, oh yeah, this guy can do Dune. Because like there's a particular kind of sci-fi that Denis Villeneuve is doing that very few guys can do. Like very few directors can do what Ridley Scott, Villeneuve, Spielberg Nolan can't do that. Bro,
in Inception, Jesus, are you telling me Nolan can't do sci-fi?
On a visual, Nolan can do what Denis Villeneuve does. Visually, he can't. Impossible. Impossible. He can't. No. Nolan is like good for plot, story, like a really intricate, well-told, concise story and plot. In terms of visuals, he can't do what Denis Villeneuve is doing. Wait, do you think Nolan can do what Villeneuve did in Dune?
I think he will refuse to do it because the guy has some allergy to like using CGI, and I don't think you can do Dune without CGI.
I'm saying that Interstellar, Inception doesn't hold a candle visually to Arrival, Blade Runner 2049, or Dune. It doesn't hold a candle to
they're very different. Movies. They're very different kind of movies. So
what about Tenet?
Tenet does.
Okay. So, best non-Hollywood movie you've watched. Wait. You thought I was going to say like a Nollywood film? No. For me, it's for me, it's Seven Samurai. I mean, okay, it's Seven Samurai, but honorable mention to The Chaser, Korean film, Battle Royale, Japanese film, and those ones. But yeah, Seven Samurai.
What about Parasite? Is that?
Oh yeah, that's you can say that's. I think I don't know whether did he use a Hollywood studio. I'm not sure.
It's a Korean film. It's a proper Korean.
Okay. No, they're bloody good film. But yeah, Seven Samurai for me is freaking amazing. Like pretty much every kind of ensemble film borrowed from Seven Samurai. Because this was made by basically, Akira Kurosawa. He's the guy that's like Spielberg, Scorsese, Lucas. Like that was like their idol, and like Hidden Fortress was a massive inspiration for Star Wars. So like the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, he was based off of this Japanese actor called Toshiro Mifune, who he wanted originally to be Obi-Wan because he was such an admirer of like Akira Kurosawa and on all of his films, man. So, best action movie ever. Now, for pure action, and people may have, The Matrix Reloaded. The best action movie ever. And then next to that, John Wick Chapter 2. So, what about you guys? Best action movie ever, man?
I'll say Matrix.
Or Matrix 1?
Yeah, Matrix 1.
Yeah, for me, Reloaded. And then after that, John Wick Chapter 2. So, what were you? J-Sweat's best action movie ever?
Would you say The Heat is an action movie?
I would say it's an action thriller. I'd say it's a hybrid. I don't call it a pure action film. I'd say action thriller. Because that's real. There's only one true action scene in that whole film.
Yeah, true.
I mean, another really good. I don't know whether have you guys seen Hard Boiled? John Woo. Oof, amazing.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Zeman, you want to go? Best action movie ever?
Shout out to Jackie Chan. But I would have to say John Wick Chapter 2. I kind of feel like the last movie, you're kind of gassing it up too much.
Oh no! It's good. Don't talk about. Look, I said, Chapter 2 is the best on the whole John Wick series. Yeah. The second one is the best.
And it's hard to say because it has to be like all action, right? It has to be action.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like you have T2, you have Matrix, you have Reloaded, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious is not. Ain't no way.
Bro. No. Gladiator. That's like an epic. It's not an action film. It's an epic. It's basically it's an epic period. What?
What is Kill Bill Volume 1?
What about Drunken Master?
What about Inglourious Bastards? Can you call it action?
That's like a drama thriller.
Yeah.
Comedy.
What about Drunken Master?
Oh yeah. With Jackie Chan. Yeah. That counts. Yeah. But apparently, Police Story is like his go-to film. Police Story.
Yeah.
Oh no. So Elijah, which one did you say?
Oh no, for me, it's been ever since I was growing up. It's been Kill Bill Volume 1.
Kill Bill Volume 1 is a freaking amazing film, man.
That is like from the get-go.
That film is.
Elijah, if you like that, right? If you like that, watch Blue Eyed Samurai.
People keep talking about this Blue Eyed Samurai, man. Everyone keeps talking to me about.
No, they're very similar, Habib. They're very, very similar.
Yeah, no. But when I was younger, like I thought Volume 2 was boring. But when I got older, I was like, oh no. Like you have to watch the whole. Volume 2 is actually bloody amazing. But no, Volume 1, like the use of music, like when the scene goes all in black and white, and she starts like going around like this and starts cutting their things off and everything, and like when she fights the guys on the motorcycle, and that crazy girl with the swinging thing with the schoolgirl outfit. Like there's so many iconic scenes. Like basically, me and my friend, the amount of times we watched that film and we quoted that film is crazy.
Like the blood splatter can be a bit gruesome for me, from my liking.
Oh, bro, that's my bro. I've been watching Vanilla since I was like 6, so that was cool for me, man. You know, but it's good. So it's the best sci-fi film ever.
Empire Strikes Back.
That actually is the objective correct answer.
You see, this is the arguments I actually have with guys on Reddit. Star Wars is not sci-fi. Star Wars is fantasy.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Star Wars is fantasy.
Are you gonna go there?
Yes.
So then you're saying
fantasy.
Matrix. Then you're saying Matrix then.
Oh no, for me, best sci-fi. It's probably now. Here's the thing. Pure sci-fi, is a film called Gattaca. Go look it up. A film called Gattaca. For pure sci-fi, just science fiction, just pure cold science fiction, Gattaca. Gattaca. But if that's Matrix. But you see, Star Wars. Here's the thing, J Swiss. What's the big thing in Star Wars? The Force. And the Force is fantasy. You see, like for something to be sci-fi, that means the very core of it has got to be about science. Even if the science may be outlandish and everything, the very core of a story has to be the use of science, even if it's in a fictional sense. But the very core of Star Wars is the Force. And the Force is a fantastical element. So for me, I always say to guys that, Star Wars is not sci-fi. Star Wars is fantasy. Like Matrix, the very core of it is about science fiction, like, machines, robots, control and everything. So
okay, so if you're going to go there, I'd say Blade Runner.
Stalker?
Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a good one.
That's a good one. Like, have you watched Stalker also?
Wait, who's
Tarkovsky?
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
No,
is that
that's
1979?
actually
Okay, yeah.
I'll put it on this. It's like, but you were only like 20-30 when it came out. This was good though. This was good.
Would V for Vendetta be a sci-fi?
No.
I don't think it is.
No. That's like political thing also. So Zima, what is your best sci-fi film?
I mean, Star Wars had its impact, but
it's not sci-fi. Star Wars is not sci-fi. Star Wars is fantasy.
Oh, Star Wars isn't it sci-fi fantasy? Isn't it?
but it leans more towards fantasy than pure sci-fi. Looking at just pure sci-fi.
What's considered pure sci-fi then? Is it
like Matrix, Blade Runner, Minority Reports, AI?
Yeah, then.
You'll see 2001: Space Odyssey. You know.
All right, then I'll say the stupidest Matrix, man. I kind of hate it because of you, HH. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
wait, hold on, wait. You hate Matrix because of me? Why?
HH, man. The way you set it apart as like the greatest series of all time. It's like it has like no flaws.
Oh wait, I never said Matrix was the greatest series because Part 3 is a brick movie. Those two films are amazing, though. Now,
does Interstellar count?
Yes.
I don't think I wouldn't say Interstellar, but Interstellar counts.
Yeah, it counts. Yeah, that's sci-fi, but I don't know, like, bro. Now, don't hate me. I know you guys gonna attack me. I watched Interstellar. I went and I watched it in the cinema. I paid money. I went to the cinema to watch Interstellar. Yeah, no.
What?
Nah. And you know what? And that was the film that said that. Yeah, Nolan, quality director and everything, but yeah, just nah.
Well, what was it about it?
Like the idea was really good. It was like I was like, oh, this is actually a very interesting idea. I just found it like boring. Like I liked the idea and I liked what he was talking about, like in terms of time travel and how things are like a cycle and pretty much all reverts back to one. Like basically talking about space and time and space. I was like, okay, these are interesting concepts. But just the way that he made the film and just how the film was structured, it just hit me.
I will ask you, watch it again.
Because if you've got to, like, guys, Memento and Prestige are some of my favorite films of all time. So, look at me, like, Memento for me is a masterpiece. Prestige is an amazing film. Just since then, like, now, this movie is fucking amazing. Minority Report is a fucking amazing film. Freaking amazing. Like, this is like Spielberg this is when Spielberg is that dude. So good. So good. And also, it's a super great concept of like, you know, what if we live in a world where you can predict crime? So if you can predict crime, how can I be guilty if I never did it? Well, we predict that you're going to do it. So now, see, and that's just and that's why it was so good, because the whole thing of that film was about a world where we can predict crime, so we can actually stop crime because we can see what crime you will do before you do it. But if I didn't commit the crime, can I still be found guilty? So it was wrestling with that whole question and everything. But so, wait, Casey, you want to say something?
No, just saying on Interstellar. I think you should just watch it again, bro, because this is the kind of movie that gets better every time you watch it. No, trust me on this. That
okay, like, no, maybe I will. Look, if I have to, maybe I will. Just that when I just saw the cinema, I was like,
wait, have you only ever watched it once?
Yeah, just once.
Yeah, I watched it like 10 times, so you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Again.
Look, people love that movie, man. People love the movie, but yeah,
for me, it's his best movie actually.
It's not better than Memento, bro. Memento is his best film. Like,
yeah, but
I didn't watch Memento. Memento is a film where, like, bro. Wait, have you seen Memento?
No, I've seen it, but I didn't watch it in a cinema. Right? Like, Interstellar was like fully IMAX cinema and all that. So
no, bro, you can watch Memento on like a freaking phone. Like that film, the storytelling in that film is freaking insane.
Yeah,
insane. Yeah. What he does in that film. So, okay, what about you? What's your GOAT sci-fi movie?
I mean, I've liked the Minority Report, of course. Like, I like that the most.
So have you seen Interstellar?
Yeah, I did. I've watched Interstellar, but bro, I fell asleep halfway through the movie.
Oh God!
It seems so good.
Oh my God.
Hey, kid, look, man, you're not alone, bro. Like, look, because
I've tried to watch it again. Like, I watched it like when I was like 9, 10 years old. So like, everything was like just incredibly complicated for me. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what about GOAT action movie?
Go action movie, huh? Does Kill Bill count?
Oh yeah, 100% accounts.
Yeah.
No, but volume 1 or volume 2 or both?
I watch both actually. I watched his I actually watched it for an English project in school. I did a project on revenge, so I decided to watch it. Yeah.
That's a bloody good one for revenge, bro. And everything.
Yeah, so I watch it. Yeah, that's probably the best.
What's yeah, wiggle your big toe. Bro, that scene was effed up. You know when like that guy basically rapes
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
They basically trying to kill her while she was
Yeah.
You did?
I think doesn't she bites his tongue? Does she bite his tongue? Yeah, I think she bites his tongue. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think she does.
Okay. Last thing on the we'll be out of here. Goat comedy movie.
Oh, did you guys already talk about Ngannou and Joshua?
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh, okay. We'll get there. So last thing, and then we'll get it. So go to comedy movie, and then we'll talk about Ngannou and Joshua real quick. Go to comedy movie. Come on, guys. There's only one answer.
Okay, it's not a comedy movie per se. There's an Indian movie called Three Idiots. Like, trust me, I hate Bollywood.
That's a good movie. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Actually, Casey, let's just say because there are a lot of Bollywood movies that make me laugh. So if you say this is pure comedy,
no, it's not.
DM basically.
It's a dramedy. It's a very good movie. Like it's one of for me, it's the best Bollywood movie.
Yeah, it's meant to make you laugh, not so bad that it actually makes you laugh. Like, it's like meant to be a comedy.
Yeah, there is laugh. I don't see that as a comedy movie though.
There's
the Three Idiots. I don't see it as a comedy.
Actually, yeah, it's a dramedy. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's more of a drama than a comedy.
It's more so. I know you're gonna say Rush Hour. Obviously,
Rush Hour 2. Of course, Rush Hour 2. No. Hold no. Personally, for me personally, and that's never changed. It's the Cable Guy. That's never changed.
Jim Carrey.
Amazing. But then special mention is Ventura When Nature Calls. Beverly Hills Cop 1, Beverly Hills Cop 2, obviously Rush Hour 2. Now this is the it goes to Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor. Bloody funny, bro. But that's like from back in the day.
Can I say the Hangover series?
Oh yeah. You know, I still haven't seen part 2 and part 3.
Yeah,
like, are they good?
No, they're okay, I'd say.
If you watch number
part 1 is very good. Part 1's very good.
Yeah, Airplane is very good. That's very good. Airplane is very good, man. Airplane is very good. Oh,
Men in Black 1.
What about Coming to America?
Men in Black 1 is a very good movie, in my opinion.
You know what I said about and I've never been the biggest Will Smith fan. I would say that Will Smith's best performance is in Men in Black 1. I'm like, sure? This is very few guys can do that. Like, that's perfect casting. Like, just his role and how he plays the role, like his comedic timing. Like, because I watched it again, like, bro, do you know how funny Will Smith was? Thinking, but bro, guys, Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop is ridiculous. No, 1 and 2. Like, Eddie Murphy in 1 and 2 is crazy. But guys, Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, he's like not human. I'm like, bro, how do you turn your body, twist? Bro, there's a scene where this guy comes out of the house of like a rhino.
What? See,
bro, please go watch Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. That thing is, bro, that's like peak Jim Carrey. That's peak Jim Carrey. Like, so for me, coming to America, you know, because of Nigerian, I don't know. I just found it to like
coming to America. Don't disrespect Coming to America. That's a
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Okay, look. Last thing, I'll be out of here. So, real quick, guys. I think this is stupid, but it is what it is, man.
Shout out to Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
No, don't. Don't. I wanted to break my phone.
It's elder abuse, senior abuse.
Netflix. Yeah, on Netflix. I mean, Tyson. What are you doing? Why?
How old is Tyson?
No, he's 57 now. But when the fight comes around, he'll be 58.
Yeah.
That's just sad, man. That's
why I keep telling people you can't take Jake Paul seriously as a boxer. I don't know why people are.
No.
Look, it's basically it's YouTube tags. No, we don't want to let him cook anything. It's YouTube tags.
How old is Jake Paul?
Isn't that guy like 20 or something, or 21?
23, I think.
So Mike Tyson nearly tripled his age. This is disgraceful.
But this is not good for the sport of boxing, man. Like,
it's horrible for boxing. No. But again, it's same thing with this whole Francis and Ngannou and Joshua. I'm like,
no, but Josh, I can get that.
No. Look. Let's keep it real. Joshua, you can only lose because Joshua, if you lose, you're an embarrassment. If you win, you were supposed to win. So there is no way that Joshua can come out looking good in this thing. Because even if you win and you destroy him, you should, because you're the boxer. This is his second ever boxing fight. So you should, as a boxer, you should win. So for Joshua, basically, Francis has everything to gain. Joshua has everything to lose in this.
Did you see that? What Ngannou said to Tyson Fury?
That was hilarious, bro. And guys, let's keep it real. And this is what people need to understand here. Boxing is not a fight; it's a sport. The closest thing to a fight is MMA. That's the closest thing to this. Just an all-out fight. In the streets, Francis Ngannou would destroy, absolutely destroy Fury. So, which is why I say, guys, okay, be happy that this is boxing where, no below the belt, 3-ounce gloves, you can only use your hands. You want it just to be a free-for-all, no holds barred? Bro, Fury would get destroyed.
Yeah, Fury was wild. He was like, I'll fight you in the cage. I was like, yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, Fury in an octagon.
That's...
He can't.
He's got the same ability.
But you can say that about any boxer, though.
No. But Fury is
Fury won't able to move around the octagon.
Yeah, but look at Fury though. Like
his body proportions make no sense.
Like basically, in the octagon, you need to use every. That's what it's called, mixed martial arts.
Yeah, he will get.
You need to use every part of your body.
Could
Fury kicking?
Imagine Wilder in the ring. I mean, the octagon.
Yeah, with those legs, bro. Those legs will snap like that, bro. So Jason was like, do you actually see Ngannou embarrassing Joshua?
I mean, if Joshua doesn't knock him out, then it's a loss on Joshua. Yeah. He has to knock him out. Like, even if he wins by points, that's
he has to knock him out.
Damning on the sport. Because I'm sorry, this is his second pro fight now. So in his first pro fight, he beat an overweight Tyson Fury who didn't give he gave zero fucks about that fight. And people say, oh, it was a close match. Yeah, because Tyson Fury didn't care.
Oh yeah, he didn't care. Like see, let's be bro. If Tyson Fury cared, he'd I don't know whether he'd knock him out. Maybe he would, but he'd easily win. And
Yeah, because this was going. They were even on points at one stage. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah,
with Joshua.
Didn't Joshua lose to a midget Mexican? Didn't he lose to
Zima, that sounded wild. Rephrase that, bro. Zima, rephrase that. That sounded wild.
No, he wasn't a professional.
Severely overweight.
Bro, the guy literally admitted that he partied and had burritos before the second fight.
How did he consider himself a professional?
Of all the things to eat, man, why do you have to eat burritos, man? Okay, well, so Elijah, what do you think about this? On Francis or Joshua? And Chats, talk to me about Chats. What do you think, Joshua or Ngannou?
For the sake of the memes, me personally, I don't really care about Joshua anymore, because when they told him to fight the real guy, the real fights, he didn't want to. When they told him get a fight with Fury, no.
Well, no. Joshua messed himself up. Like when he lost twice to Usyk, that was
Usyk, yeah.
Yeah, because if he beats Usyk, then the next fight is Fury. If he beats Usyk, but Usyk outboxed him.
Me personally, I think he lost credibility from the Ruiz fight, because if you watch the press conference, he let him hold the belts. They took photos. I'm like,
but look, these things happen. Like Lennox Lewis, he lost, but every guy he lost to, he beat in the end. So, bro, holding an L is fine. Like, at least as the GOAT, he lost fight. So losing is fine. It's just that Usyk was like, I don't think if Joshua fought Usyk like 10 times, I don't think he'd win once. I just think that Usyk has just shown that, you know what, you should have. Maybe you know what it shows is that you need amateurs. All those fights you have with amateurs helps build your boxing and mechanics. I think that what Usyk shows is that that's boxing that you do as an amateur, that is in your blood. You experience is key. Hence why Joshua will never be able to beat Fury, because Fury's size, and he's just a very good boxer and a very elusive boxer. So Fury,
he's like from a gypsy family, but they have been boxing since
it's in their blood.
5 years old.
It's in their blood. So So my thing is that Joshua not going through the amateurs and having all that experience, it shows.
Let's be real. Joshua's a bodybuilder who knows how to punch. He's not a boxer.
But he doesn't even know how to punch.
He's a bodybuilder. That's what he is.
Yeah, his talent level of boxing is low, like really low.
Well, just compared to Wilder is horrendous. You see, Joshua Joshua is decent.
You can't compare. Wilder started boxing at like 23.
Yeah, Wilder started boxing very late.
Yeah, Wilder is just one punch and that's it. That's what he has.
Yeah.
He's
Like Wilder is horrible.
He's one
Joshua is like, he's decent, but it's like boxing. Like see Usyk, Joshua, he can never beat Usyk. Boxing, he can never like Usyk is just he's just too good of a boxer. And I just think like Joshua can't make up that gap. So also for Joshua, I just don't know where you go because okay, you win this fight. Now what really? Because see for Ngannou, see, if Ngannou beats Joshua is finished. Then he's done.
Let's be real. What is he gonna do if he beats Ngannou? Like, what's he gonna do?
I have no idea because my thing is that okay, do you deserve to fight the winner of thing? Because I think Joseph Parker is fighting. Is it Zhang?
Yeah. But he lost to Zhang already. Yeah, so. He lost to Zhang once.
Wait, who? Parker?
Oh no, that's Joe Joyce. Sorry,
Joe Joyce. Yeah. So basically, I think because I think they have a no. So basically, it makes more sense for that winner to now face the winner of like Fury and Usyk because bro, okay, Joshua, you beat Ngannou. No, if anything, you now have to face the winner of Parker and Zhang because. Okay, you beat a UFC fighter. That doesn't give you the right to now face the winner of Fury and Usyk.
I don't think he beat either of Parker or Zhang.
He's already beaten Parker. No. Joshua's already beaten Parker already.
Yeah, but right now, I don't know if he beats either of them.
I mean, to be honest, it can go either way. But just my issue, just why I say, like, as someone just said, boxing is just like really the most interesting thing in boxing right now is like the cruiserweights, middleweights, and everything. It's basically what's it called? It's Ryan Garcia against Haney.
Yeah,
like those are more exciting. Like, but the issue is that let's be real, heavyweight has always been the one that draws the entire crowd. So if the heavyweight isn't popping off, boxing falls. It doesn't matter how good the other weights are. The casuals ain't watching cruiserweights. I think the casuals are drawn to the heavyweights.
From a technical point of view, for boxing, the lower divisions are actually in terms of
they're better. Like Floyd Mayweather is seen as pound for pound the best boxer ever. For me, I feel Roy Jones Jr. is probably the most talented boxer I've ever seen. Because like when you go lower, you have much more speed, much more technicality. Heavyweight is a lot slower because you're carrying a lot more weight.
Lomachenko is one of the most talented.
Lomachenko is bloody good, very good.
But he's not. I don't think he's showing up at the elite level, against the best lightweight.
Yeah, because he lost to Haney, So
and he lost to Lopez as well. Yeah.
So my thing though is like, but is the point that Tyson was making. At the end of the day, like him, love him or hate him, Jake Paul is super popular, and the amounts of people he brings in is huge. But guys, let's keep it real. Those guys took the money. Do you really think that Paul really knocked those guys out?
No, it's shameless.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep telling you. Like,
you can say that he brings in fans, but like they're in for like Jake Paul, not for the sport of boxing.
That's a problem.
Yeah, the question is like some of them will eventually get into the sport of boxing, though. Like as much as
no, because my thing is that Jake Paul is not that great a boxer. You see, you'll only come in there long term if you see a guy who's actually really, really good and quality. So
the thing for me is like if you're a YouTuber and like stuff, I'd much rather someone like a KSI, for example. That guy respects the sport of boxing. When you see Jake Paul trying to throw shots at Canelo Alvarez and then go down to fight Mike Tyson at 57, it's just like you don't respect the sport. Like
no, it's stupid. It's stupid. But it's like but the issue right now is more people are more into UFC than boxing.
Yeah,
like UFC has not taken. But then you say that though. But then look at Conor McGregor and now Francis Ngannou, and I think so. Francis Ngannou's trainer for his boxing fight said, "Bro, he's like set for life." Because the amounts of money he made for the Fury fights was like triple his entire UFC career.
Yeah, Dana White took a massive L there, bro.
That's why he left in the first place, because Dana always has been short. Technically, in terms of how the structure of their contracts are in the UFC, That's why he left. They shortchange him.
Yeah, he keeps all the money.
Yes, so basically, like, if you're a UFC guy, it makes much more sense to just like try your hand at a boxer. That's why for Ngannou, just that was the closest Ngannou could have to winning. He was never going to beat Fury. That would just be insane. But what he did was that was his victory. Is that I didn't get beat. I didn't get knocked down. He only won by points, but I looked better than him. Fury lost that fight. You lost it because for the heavyweight boxer, you should show that boxing and UFC, there's a gap. But Fury, as the heavyweight champion, you didn't show that, there's a gap between UFC thingy, which is what Mayweather showed that Conor McGregor, you may be a knockout artist in UFC, but in this boxing thing, this is a whole different sport. And that's what Floyd Mayweather showed.
How much did he get paid? And for the Fury fight?
He got hit a lot, bro.
Was the Tyson fight a split decision in the end?
Wait, Tyson and who?
Francis.
It was. I think it was a majority. So one went with Ngannou, two went with Fury.
Yeah, even though that's a damn result.
No, that's horrible. A majority decision. No, that's horrible. That's horrible. So and basically, the fact that people said, the fact that it was in question, that it wasn't like completely overwhelming, that is horrible for Fury. And Fury, he knows it. Because look, Fury was like, I ain't going to train for a damn UFC fighter. Heck no. Like, let me just go in overweight, dance around. But he was like, oh, wow, this guy, because that's a knockdown, just messed him up. We're like, okay, whoa, what the hell? I'm actually in a fight.
Do you think there's a chance that Ngannou can knock out Joshua?
Well, Joshua's
he
has a good punch in him.
And this is the scary thing. The thing about boxing is everybody has a puncher's chance. Everyone has a puncher's chance. And as we've seen, Joshua's chin isn't great, and Joshua isn't as elusive as Fury, who can be very vulnerable. So my thing though is, if Ngannou gets a clean shot. So basically, if I'm Joshua, don't get into the slugfest, bro. But this is the issue. So if you're going for the knockouts, you're going to leave yourself open. But if you go for points and you win it through a point thing, like, whatever. Because as you guys just said, no, Joshua, you have to knock him out. But I think that if you try to knock him out, bro, all it takes is for one. And if Ngannou gets one clean hit,
it's over.
Well,
he has a punch. Ngannou has a good punch.
No, but it's just that he's got a good point, but you have to know how to. Because I think, like in boxing, there's much about blocking angles, so it's a lot harder to find that hit in boxing than, let's say, in the UFC. But yeah, if Ngannou finds it, bro, we don't want this happening, bro. We don't want this happening.
It's the fact that when he got knocked down and he went back to his corner, he says, "Oh, did they get hit?" Like that's when he just knew, like.
Oh yeah,
no, he got hit.
Like he wait, is that the Usyk or?
No, this is the Ruiz fight.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Went to his corner and asked his trainer person in the corner, "Did they get hit?"
Like, wait, J2, remember after the Usyk fight, his post-match after the Usyk fight?
Oh god, this guy.
Well, when he took the Ukrainian flag.
Bro, that was weird. See, that's when you knew that. Okay, this guy's obviously embarrassed though. That's what he just. That's what.
He just went mental.
I couldn't even watch that. But see, Joshua, he needs a knockout.
Yeah,
he needs a knockout. But please don't get knocked out yourself, because I think the best thing just that Joshua Wilder would have been really exciting. But then Parker beat the living crap out of him, though. So it's like, okay, Wilder, bro, what is it, bro? Wilder
my worries, bro. Like, if somehow he knocks out Joshua, that makes the sport look really bad, bro. That's
hold on. Does it though? Because again, if you know the sport really, Joshua, if you know boxing, you know that Joshua is not a very good boxer. You see, what's been really embarrassing is if he had knocked out Fury fully, because Fury is a legitimately very good boxer.
I think
He's actually a very good boxer. So that was embarrassing, but that really was Fury. You were not taking it seriously. But even if you're not taking it seriously, bro, you're the heavyweight boxer. You're the heavyweight champion.
Okay, can you bring up Nacho 17's latest comment, please? I think this is a very good analogy.
Oh my god.
I think that's the best analogy.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Is he boxing's Rashford?
Yeah, he's a purple patch merchant.
Yeah, he doesn't
he's
have
really a
great
purple patch.
decision making.
No, but I think
Just
Casey's right. If for Joshua, if he does get knocked out, the level of boxing in the sport is going to be in repeat. Because don't forget, this is for the casual fans as well. Like you got to think the casual fans. So they've seen him go toe to toe twice Fury, and people are saying he got robbed. And if he knocks out Joshua, that's the two most famous heavyweights you say. So it's him, Usyk, and Fury. They're the most free, well known in the world. If he goes toe to toe with two of them, knocks them out, and nearly wins against the other, I'm sorry, this boxing looks really bad.
Wow.
Wait,
I just looked, bro. This event starts like 5 GMT, 10 PT, 1 PM Eastern. Bro, this is what? This is like 6-7 hours.
When is this?
So basically, the ring walk is 10:30. So basically, they actually should enter the ring at 10:30 GMT, 3:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Eastern time.
God damn.
That's crazy. But the event starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. GMT.
That's about 11. That's about 8 a.m. here. Yeah. That's 8 a.m. for me.
Wait,
that's like really...
AK, wait a second.
On UFC, do you think Tapuya is gonna fight McGregor? Because they're saying Tapuya called out McGregor.
He did.
But is Conor McGregor still a name?
Well, he just did Roadhouse.
Yeah, which is a movie, but is he still like UFC guy? Because bro, like after Khabib like washed him, isn't he washed him like twice? I'm like, come on, bro.
No, I think he stopped getting after the Floyd like the Mayweather fight.
No, he's just going to movies, bro. Just going to movies.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Like the guy's just going to movies, man. All right, guys, look, man. Let me go some more, guys. It's been swell. It's been Gucci. It's been amazing. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out, guys.